Hello everyone and welcome to the Mario Summit 2025, hosted live here at the Urban Arts School. I'm the Mr. War, I'm going to be one of your hosts for the weekend. But starting off, joining me, I've got three fantastic people in the booth. I've got IPK, Cheese, and Smallant. How are we doing, guys?
Very good.
Doing good. Hi, Chad.
Amazing.
Hi.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we've got 3 days coming up now. We've got a load of different runs, a load of different incentives and different polls. And as always, we are raising money for Urban Arts. There are some fantastic donation incentives, including polls and targets to allow you to change the outcome of some of the runs. One of which I think you're very proud of being able to be a part of, on whether you can skip levels or not in Mario Maker 2 when that run comes up.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I'm just going to blow through the levels anyway.
Make it so he can't skip, because I'm one of the Joes that's going against him, the pro.
But yeah, so we've got all that going on, and also as well, $50 donation also gives you a chance to win a brand new Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, Nintendo Switch 2. We're going up in the world on that one. The first thing we've got coming up is Mario Galaxy. Before we do, though, we've got a $500 donation about half an hour ago from Anonymous. Thank you very much, Anonymous, to unlock the Wario and Peach rolls for Mario Mafia that's coming up at 7 or 8 p.m. today. And then $10 donations from Kai Cannon with the comment, Chris, wow. And going in for the target of a Super Mario 64 one-star blindfolded run by Bubsia, a bonus run to do a one-star run. With that in mind, I'll talk more about the charity as we come along, but for now, I guess we're going to take it over to Chris to get us through the first run.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see this.
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
All right, hey guys, I'm going to show you Galaxy any percent, Super Mario Galaxy 1. This is probably my most shown run at events, but it's so chill. It's like I never forget how to run it, and never learned the route. That's why I have my phone open.
Wait, really?
No way.
I never remember the star order, and it changed over the years so many times. I'm like, whatever. Just let
Wait,
it.
so how many times have you run this?
Hundreds. Oh, wait, like at events?
No, in general.
Oh, yeah, hundreds of times.
And you still need your phone up.
Yeah.
Wait, so the route changes
Because when you're at home, you're running with split, so you don't really have to think about it. But when you're out at an event, you're like, oh, where do I go? You know.
That's true.
But yeah, we can start right away if you want. Whoever's got the time already. Yep. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Is there much luck in this run?
There's no RNG in this game, I believe.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Good run.
Thank you. Yeah, we're playing as Luigi, which is basically the New Game Plus version, where you can skip the intro and play as Luigi rather than Mario, which has slightly different physics. He runs faster. He's slippery. He jumps a little higher. Like the most significant difference is, I think, the backflip. Luigi's backflip is just like so much higher. But yeah, and I'm playing on the Switch version with the Pro controller, which is technically a little unoptimal because there's some where you would really want the Joy-Con shake. But for those, I'm just gonna switch controller mid-run.
Huh. Wait. You're using the Pro controller? How do you control the little star?
It's gyro.
That is so nice.
No.
Yeah.
That feels way
Motion
easier to
controls.
aim than the regular Wii.
Yeah, I use the little star bits to shoot the guy.
I don't know. I can't do gyro personally. That gives me a headache. I tried playing Splatoon gyro.
Oh, it's so much better for aiming. What?
I don't know. It gives me a headache.
I use that as well when I play Galaxy, I remember.
Is it just like one of those?
Yeah,
you've
it's
got to
really
focus on
nice.
buttons
And there's
gyro?
there's a button for spinning as well. You don't have to like shake the thing. You can
That's
still do
nice.
that. But yeah.
We have a $50 donation from Zombie War. Good luck, Mr. Minecraft. Entering in for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway.
That's actually what the M in Chrism stands for.
All right.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
Oh,
Yeah.
360Chrism
Yeah,
Minecraft.
we're actually brothers.
Yeah. I want. Oh yeah.
And another $50 donation from Anonymous. Going for the target of the Super Mario 64 one-star blindfolded by Bubsy, a bonus run.
So why are you playing as Luigi? What's the deal with that?
I mean, it's just more fun and faster.
Luigi's-
Like, it's just both.
Okay.
And he's green, dude.
Yeah, and more handsome.
That's so
Wow,
true.
do you not like red or something?
starting Mario Summit with not Mario.
Yeah, true.
Are we saving it from like the painting or
Clearly,
something?
it's the Luigi Summit.
I don't know. Personally, I'm more of a Mario guy. I can't stand Luigi. But that's because I play Smash, so.
You could probably throw together a Luigi Summit.
Just that'll what lose? Would it be like 30% donations? What was the? How bad with Nintendo that year? When they did Year Luigi, didn't they lose like an insane amount of money?
There was a year of the Luigi.
Yeah.
They had Year Luigi. You
That-
don't
that's
even,
how much you
I
know.
didn't even know about it. It was so bad.
I had no idea about that, actually. This is for
It was my
news.
first hearing about it.
I got the Year of Luigi branded 3DS back then. It was like Luigi's printed all over.
Did that also cost 30% less?
I don't remember.
It should have.
But yeah, we could do a Luigi summit. We'll all wear Luigi cosplays, but we'll paint all the walls green and use a chroma key.
Oh my god. Use a chroma key.
We'll be invisible.
Just floating mustaches.
Apparently, Year of Luigi lost Nintendo $456 million.
Oh my god.
Very good.
Great, and we started this weekend with Luigi.
Wow, that's
Nice. Okay, right there. I did a cutscene skip. If you jump as soon as you land, the Luma won't talk to you at all, and it saves like
nice.
10 seconds.
Is it
or
frame
however.
perfect?
I don't think it is. It's just too. I mean, it's insane. It's like sub pixel perfect. Oh.
Is that one of like the first big reset points of runners to say, or is it?
Oh, if you fail that, you reset. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
It's just too big of a time loss too early on.
Well, how much of a time loss is that?
I think it's 10-15 seconds. I think.
Okay, I guess you're 4 minutes in, yeah.
It is quite easy though. I don't think
yeah.
it's. I don't think it's frame
Can
perfect.
you like buffer it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can
I-
you just buffer?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's like 2 frames. And it's easy to time because you see, like, as soon as he lands, you just press A.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, first Grand Star.
Very good.
It's in this game, unlike SM64, you need 60 stars to unlock the final level. But there's post-game stars. The purple comets are post-game, so you're getting 60 out of 105, I think, rather than 70 out of 120 to unlock the final level.
Okay.
So you pick this one because it's easier.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Is that an easier percentage? 60 out of 105?
Stars, and you have a higher backflip. You just want to play on easy mode, man.
That's crazy.
So, so it's 105 stars total then in this.
Available, yeah, without going into post game. I think, yeah. I think there's
Jeez, and the
15.
amount of times you spent go for
20%, right.
120 stars.
Yeah.
I think it's 100. It's 15. I'm not sure.
We have a $25 donation from
it's
your
10.
boy Jesus. It's Key Cannon, not Kai Cannon, Chris Strong.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you for correcting Mr. Wah.
You've made Cheese's weekend.
Oh, I love actually running Galaxy at events because at home I don't use headphones, but when I'm at an event, I hear the best like audio quality of the game. Like the music in this game
Wait,
is so
how
good.
do you hear it at home then?
I just use like the speakers of the monitor.
What?
No,
really?
no.
Of the
That's
monitor?
gross.
No, actually,
No.
no. Actually, I have speakers for like the TV.
Wait, hold on.
No, no.
How long have you been doing this for?
What do you mean?
Like, as your
Oh,
job?
well, I did the same thing though.
But the microphone doesn't pick it up. It's perfect, and I don't have to like
I
wear
agree,
anything.
I agree. I do the same thing.
Yeah, I do the same thing too. So
Yeah.
you're the only one.
Okay, but like,
yeah, you're weird, man.
what if you're in like a call and you want to run to the other room? I have like wireless headphones.
No, I'm just
If you
not
have a
gonna
call
run
and
away.
you wanna
Like,
run to the other
I
room.
can act like I'm still in the room with someone and I can just go and do other stuff and they have no idea.
Okay.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
don't get calls though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of us don't have friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, small ant.
That's fair.
Come on, man. Not all of us are popular.
Yeah, I hate wearing headphones. Speed running or something.
No, I don't like how
Just
my
get
hair
sweaty.
gets all flat.
Yeah,
from
that
wearing
too.
You don't like the
I
vent?
just feel hot. My ears get
Get it.
hot.
Yeah, all this warmth on your ears.
The skull dent.
Then I heard that if you wear headphones too much, you start to develop a dent.
No, it's
I don't know. I just hear that from
that's
chat
just
all
in
the
your
time.
hair. That's a temporary thing. Oh.
I saw a video of a guy who's bald. Who literally
That's
had a
Photoshop.
dent.
That's Photoshop.
It's Photoshop.
That's a
But it was a
Photoshop
video.
picture.
It was in a picture.
It's iconic.
It's a Photoshopped video.
Is it actually?
I think so.
Now I'll buy it.
Deep fake AI.
Or like temporary.
It's like temporary.
A temporary divot.
It's not like permanent.
Just to answer the question from the chat, is the Switch 2 raffle worldwide? Yes, it is. It will still be a North America-based Switch, but it will be able to be shipped worldwide, and you'll just need to get the correct power adapter for your relevant country.
Wait a minute. Aren't those region locked, or is that just the Japanese?
Nah, the Switch was never region locked.
I heard there's a region-locked Japanese version that's like cheaper.
Yeah, that's okay. That's the one I'm referring to. Then. All right, cool.
Okay. And with that in mind, we've got a $50 donation from Anonymous entering in for Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway.
Oh my God! So $50 and you could be in for this raffle.
Yep,
that's crazy.
Buckies?
I do remember when I first went to Spain, I brought my NTSC Wii to Spain in Europe, and I just totally forgot about that whole thing. I plugged in the NTSC into my wall. Literally, the entire apartment just went, like, all the electricity went out.
No way!
I blew my Wii adapter thing, and it was like, oh my God. And that's when I found out, oh, this thing matters. Like,
Yeah.
I had no idea until that
that's-
happened.
What the
Almost
heck?
exploded the apartment.
That's crazy.
How was the Wii? Oh, the Wii was toast. Well, the adapter at least was literally like smelling like it burned.
Oh no.
It was like, damn, okay.
When I first started running, I didn't know the difference between PAL and NTSC, and I was
Yeah.
running SM64 on a PAL N64.
Oh, yeah.
I was just wondering, like, why is everything so
So
much slower?
yeah,
Like, why are my
yeah.
times so much worse than everyone else?
Yeah.
It's like I was basically playing in like slow motion.
Pretty much, yeah. So crazy. I played this game for the first time ever last year. Not even like 6 months.
Mario?
Yeah, first ever Mario game ever, yeah. First time playing Galaxy. That's crazy.
We have another $50 donation from Fallen2108. No comment, but entered in for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway and a couple of those polls and targets. Best of luck in your entry to the giveaway, and thank you so much for supporting the Urban Arts. Because I haven't mentioned it already, Urban Arts helps give the chance for low-income families having their kids going to get some education in video game design and development. Teaches them some fantastic skills that will be useful worldwide. One of their final projects is actually helping build a game as well, and gives them great career opportunities. Absolutely fantastic cause, and this Mario Summit is being brought live from their school itself.
Cool, because tomorrow we get to, I think it's tomorrow, we get to see some of the students showcasing their games on stream, right?
It's one of you guys showcasing the game on stream.
We're going to
yeah.
be like playing it through and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Can't wait to see that.
What if you're the one playing?
Oh crap!
Can't wait to play that.
Can't wait to play it and see it.
Also as well, in regards to raising money for Urban Arts, we also have a connection with tantrummerch.com. Tantrummerch.com/GSA. You can get some Mario Summit themed goodies, including t-shirts, enamel pin badges, tote bags, notebooks, all of that other fun stuff, and a proceed of all those sales also goes towards the Urban Arts. So if you wanted to get yourself something good there, have something to commemorate your time watching the stream, head over to tantrummerch.com/GSA.
In this level, I have to farm 100 star bits to get the star. And in the Switch version of the game, the hitbox of the little like pointer is actually way bigger, to the point where you can sometimes grab star bits that aren't even on screen, like through walls.
Oh my goodness!
It's so good. Just easy mode again. I hope we do a little shortcut here.
69, nice.
What?
Oh what?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
you can use the homing ground pound to like get an angle boost.
That's so sick. What a jump.
We have a $100 donation from Twisted M39 going for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. When I win the Switch 2, I'm giving it to my friend Popsicle Gray. We then have two separate donations from Anonymous, both entering in for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway, and Patty Cake Swins, $50 donation entering for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. Thanks so much for your donations, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yo, shout outs to Twisted from my chat.
Oh, very good.
All right.
So this is like basically like the 100 coin star version.
Kind of, yeah.
But they made it more like, you know, interactive this time.
Comical.
More content, basically.
It's a little weird though, because if you shoot the star bits, like they don't always respawn. Like you can kind of like
Really?
be forced to restart it.
Set up. Oh.
Hang on, so you're saying you just fed that creature a load of little star bits, and then they pooped out a planet?
Yep, of course.
Okay.
It's like real life.
So what's weird about that?
Yeah, I don't see the problem here. Does that not happen to you?
I mean,
Are you okay?
it's more like an ocean than a planet.
Hell yeah.
Oh, great, that's another 30%
Weird
gone.
way to put that.
It really is.
Yeah, because they're just discarded, you know?
Yeah, they just-
One dies, you just take the next one.
So that's what it is. Luigi's actually just Mario's failed clone, not brother.
Okay, that's been going well so far, I think.
I haven't seen any mistakes.
That's yeah, me neither.
We also don't know what mistakes we're looking for.
If you never acknowledge any mistakes, we just won't know you've made any.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's a marathon strat. Unless you obviously die or something.
So, and I was like, no, that's RNG
Yeah,
manipulation.
you can say, oh no, I died on purpose. It's part of the skit.
We have a $50 donation from Small Ant Mum
Hi, Mom.
Hi, small and mom.
with the comment heart.
Oh, very good.
Aw.
Thanks, Mom.
Wait,
best of luck
is that
to-
hard for me or?
Or thanks for the... Wait, who was that hard for, Mom? Donate again, just...
Donate again and say what the heart is for.
And then we got Darkstaller Dives with a $50 donation. Much speed, very fast. Thanks for doing this, y'all. Heart. Good luck, both of you, for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway.
Shoot that over. And then skip the launch start to get over and have to find that coconut somehow.
Somehow.
I send it over. There's. Oh, they duped. That does happen
What?
sometimes. Yeah.
Really?
They're everywhere now. I think it just checks if one made it and then like respawns them or something like that. Alright.
There's a cutscene skip?
Wow. Shocking.
It's SRM. Mario SRM.
Iron Mario Galaxy's over. I'm excited for Iron Mario. It was on last day, I think, Sunday.
Yep.
Last event.
Anytime I get to play the rando.
I know people keep asking CJ how he likes Iron Mario, and he's apparently never played it.
Have you tried it?
I have not tried it either.
Yeah.
I've watched some people try it. They get like 3 stars, and then they spawn inside of an enemy and lose.
Yeah.
That
Well, they
Doesn't
added.
happen anymore.
Yeah, they added
Oh,
invincibility
okay.
frames on spawn now.
Okay.
Well, you can choose to turn it off if you want. I don't know why you would.
yeah, just,
Well, if you like the
Maybe
RNG
they enjoyed
factor.
the pain. Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of it.
They're,
is
they're
like-
into that.
it's
I mean,
part
any
of the
randomizer
yeah.
runner just likes pain and suffering, let's face
Yeah.
it.
The no-hit run, yeah. The pain is fun.
It's like trying to do that damageless run in SM2.
no, I just no. I don't know, dude. Some levels just force you to take damage. Like it's kind of over at
Yeah,
that
it's like the
point.
spread
Yeah.
is the damage boost.
Yeah.
So, Chris, there's a question for you. I know we're only 15 minutes into the run.
Yeah.
How are you doing on estimate?
What is the estimate? I don't remember.
Look, you tell us.
It's
your
3
estimate.
hours? Oh.
Yeah.
That's actually really long. Did I submit some 3 hours estimate? I don't think I did.
It's yeah. They maybe said it to make you look good.
We can get that down to like 259, I think.
259. Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're
Right.
actually hoping that you're going
Yeah.
to pull out some massive stuff here, because obviously we did start a little bit behind, so we need you to be quick.
Yeah.
Okay,
We were
okay.
like 30 minutes late, so you got to save like 30 minutes.
And whose
Yeah.
fault is that?
We're counting on you, man. You got this.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Is it possible we change the estimated time to 2:59? Is that
Yeah, can we do that?
can we do layout changes on the fly?
What is a good time? Or I guess...
I mean,
Anytime on the console, you guys, is
a good
time.
a good
true.
time for a no reset for me would be like sub 240, I think.
Okay. So just like 10 more minutes, and then we're on time.
Yeah. I'll see if I can make up some good time. All right, we got a major sequence break skip in this level coming up. Honey Hive 1 skip. See if I can pull it off right away. Also, star bits are kind of tight early game, so I'm gonna take some extra time to turn the camera here.
Wait,
grab
why
these.
do you need star bits if you're not using them this level?
Not in the level. There is also Hungry Lumas in the observatory. So I need to feed those.
How many of them do you have to feed? Do you know?
In the whole run, I think
Yeah.
I think 1,000.
Oh my goodness.
It's just
1,000 lumas?
oh no, 2 Hungry Lumas. 200.
200.
It's just the first one that's a little problem because you have to get 400 quite early.
Oh wow, he's really. Oh. Yeah, you weren't lying.
He's going
This
there.
is definitely not allowed.
So, I've got 2 more
That Luigi
donations.
privilege.
I'm cool. I'll wait till after this.
He's avoiding a death plane.
I'm trying to turn him around without.
No, he's. Oh, he did. So what is this skip exactly?
It skips the whole level.
But like, what is the whole level
supposed to
normally?
Ah, I didn't get it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to jump between the 2 trees, and the whole level. And you can see it in the background when I'm up there. You
Yeah.
saw the queen bee in the background.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
supposed to visit her and grab star chips. I'll try again.
And that makes it so you never need to do that.
Yeah, it saved. It's pretty big. I think it saves like a minute.
Okay.
Even if you get a second try, I think it's still faster.
But if you does Luigi's higher backflip make this?
Yeah, is this possible in Mario?
Is it possible now?
Technically, everything I'm showing you guys today is also possible as Mario. Some might just be a little more difficult.
So wait, you're saying that you chose to do Luigi knowing it was possible in Mario at Mario Summit?
Yeah,
Okay.
nice, we got it.
Mr. Bart Egghead, $50 donation with a comment, talk 2% when? Well, the answer to that is !schedule in the chat, and you'll be able to see a schedule of all 3 days of the event coming up. Pappy Churro, $12.19, $50 donation, great cause, happy to donate.
Papi Churro, that's such a good name.
I know, right? We've got Damboy6868 with the
Yo, shout out to
$68.
Dan Boy.
Good luck with chance to Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. And we've got Anonymous with a $50 donation. Once again, Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. Thank you so much, Anonymous. We always appreciate your continued support.
Whoever Anonymous is, they are
So generous.
doing a great job. Yeah.
They really want that Switch too.
They really do. Well, you know, pre-orders are a pain in the backside at the moment, so...
I got my pre-order in through the invitation that they gave out to like 1 year-long members.
Yeah, my problem is I keep changing my email address, so I never have the same one.
No, that's a shame.
That's right, we know what Small Ant's getting for Christmas.
Wait, what am I getting?
You're going to get Nintendo Switch 2 because your mum donated.
Oh, that's why she's donating.
Yeah.
She wants the
So
Switch
the heart,
too.
the heart was just like
The
to
heart-
distract us.
Yeah.
The heart was so she has preferential treatment on the
Right.
draw.
It would be so funny if she actually was.
We do also have some other incentives that will be coming up shortly. We've got a couple of fun ones, which I'll spoil. One of them is there may be some physical media that can be won of this actual event. Maybe like a DVD.
Really?
Yeah. If I can get it made.
Oh, very good. So that person who made what do you call it? Old
No, this is me doing it.
There might be some people in chat that don't know what a DVD is.
Oh yeah.
Like
So
literally.
you know them USB sticks that you can put into your computer.
No,
This is
that's
what we
way
used
older.
before. Oh. So you know mini discs.
Who was it that last pace was it?
That was
They made,
Professor.
Professor
Did the
made
VHS.
A VHS tape of the 120 relay run. That was so funny.
Yeah. But I realised with the amount of information you get on a DVD, we could put all 3 days on a DVD and just get a
Right.
custom disc and cover made. I've just got to design it.
Do you usually need to like activate that thing to spin, or how does that?
Yeah. The windmill would start spinning, and you ride the platform up. We also skipped an entire like major planet doing the the same strat again, getting on top of the tree.
So what do you call that mob?
I don't know. I don't know its name actually.
You know the name of that guy?
Someone donate and tell us.
Yeah, what's the name of that purple guy?
SV443 with a $50 donation. Best of luck with your Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. Thank you so much for the donation. With that in mind, we started just under $11,000 at the start of the day. We're less than half an hour into day one, and we have already raised $1,500.
Nice.
Either people want to switch to, or they love Urban Heart. Or both.
Or both.
Hopefully.
Or they really want IPK to not be able to skip.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
This is good. This is
Come on,
keep
you
that
guys.
going.
We need a push for me to skip. Come on. Where are my skippers at? I know there's some skip enjoyers in the chat. Help me out.
Right now, got people walking in front of our screen.
What's the purple beetle again?
Yeah. The name was Purple Beetle. If only we had a donation to know what it was called.
I know, if only.
How else would we know? There's no way to know.
There's no way to know. Maybe
15. Oh, I forgot the M this time. Starbits.
I'll check chat and see. It's not letting me connect to chat. Oh wait, maybe.
Right, chat's not answering either.
When does Smant do anything? Come on, I'm talking. Is this a count?
I'm talking here.
Bugaboo.
Bugaboo.
Oh, what about this? Is a king bugaboo.
We have a couple more donations, by the way. Yerksy with a $75 donation.
Yerksy coin.
And then Giga Squid L with a $50 donation. With maybe the answer to our question? Nope, the comment is, what purple guy?
Maybe his name is Purple Guy.
That would make sense.
That's a different series, I think. Different franchise.
Huge Bugs Life vibes from this one.
I used to love that film.
Sideways.
Used to love a Bugs Life film.
Yeah, if you go a little too
Great.
early, you start sliding.
You
Don't
used
actually
to
get the
like
ground pound.
That was quick.
I like how many bosses there are in this game. I mean, when I played this game, I remember liking that a lot.
Mhm.
A lot of cool boss
It's like
fights.
feels like the end of most levels. There's a boss,
Yeah.
at least like a small thing.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
every galaxy has one, I think.
So, Chris, what made you choose Galaxy as in a game to run in the first place?
Nostalgia, I guess. I started with SM64, but
Based.
the Galaxy game was always like more nostalgic to me for some reason. And I think back then not many people were running it, so I didn't get the enjoyment of watching. So I had to just play myself.
You know what? I'm gonna watch myself play.
Yeah.
This is actually not a bad game
It's very nice.
to run, yeah. I mean, there's some games that are nostalgic that are awful, like just absolutely awful to run.
Like, come on, that's
Like
some
Yu-Gi-Oh!
game
Forbidden
shame.
Memories.
Oh,
Like
You
Peggle.
guys ever see that?
that
Like,
game I did.
Yeah.
Last pace, I actually like the only run I commentated or I sat for was that.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Forbidden Memories.
Oh,
Because one of my
hell
friends
no.
was running it, so I was like, I'm gonna watch it play. And every single 10 seconds, he was like, so there's RNG here. Oh, this has RNG too. Oh, there's RNG in this thing. Oh, also this is RNG and I could lose 10 minutes. I'm like, holy crap.
I think it's like the thing, because he said to me, are you going to sit and watch the run? And I was like, yeah, no.
But I mean, I mean, I enjoyed it because I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid for a short time, so it's actually cool to see like just stuff. But the game is pure RNG.
The whole game
whole
is
game
is
RNG.
RNG.
Yeah.
There is no heart of the cards.
You got the heart of the cards. You get the world record. That's how that
Yeah,
works.
pretty much. Pretty much.
If you're the chosen one, you get the record.
All right, and first boss level. There's a really cool skip in this one. So this galaxy only has 2 planets, and you're supposed to unlock a launch star to get from one to another. But you can make a very crazy jump from the small one to the big one here.
Can Mario also make that jump?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Weren't you listening? He said everything you can do.
I know. I just wanted to repeat it, remind the viewers.
Alright, so the galaxies. Are there any solar systems? That's the
All right,
question.
let's see.
Alright, who's doing the thing?
All right, focus. We got to see the skip.
What?
Yeah.
What just happened?
Huh?
Because of the boss standing on this planet, the hitbox of it has to, or the gravity field around it has to be like
Right.
really big. And yeah,
Too big.
you just hit it from the first planet.
The gravity is stronger on this planet, clearly.
How much time did you save by doing that?
Oh, I don't know, like
Like 10 minutes. at
20
least.
20 seconds.
20 minutes?
20 seconds.
Oh, no way.
I honestly have no clue.
Wow.
Somewhere between 10 and
I
30
think
seconds.
it's 18.6 seconds, if I remember correctly.
Give or take a frame.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make that.
See, this planet's giving me Jack and Daxter vibes.
Never played.
For me, I would say more Ratchet and Clanky. More so.
Yeah?
Ratchet, yeah.
Even like Mario Galaxy.
We got a $50 donation from Ria. Thank you so much for the $50 donation.
Oh, Ria. Thank you. That's my girlfriend.
Oh, very good.
Why isn't she here?
Huh?
Why isn't she here?
She's right.
She is.
She is right there.
I don't know. You never
She
introduced
really
me.
wants to switch too, I guess.
Very Berry Berry Blue with a $50 donation. Thanks so much.
Nice.
All right. I mean, if you got any more donations, just go for it. It's a
No,
good cutscene.
that was it.
Okay.
Should've probably
Chat,
saved them
we
for
need
you.
more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how good we're doing on those. I need 400 star bits in the next... Space Junk's coming up. What is it? 1, 2, 3. 3 levels. Within the next 3 levels, I have to hit 400 star bits, otherwise the run's dead and I'm leaving.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Might be a good
Yeah,
thing.
then we move on to the next segment.
And then we're ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was his plan all along. There's going to be one short. You got to
Okay.
get 102.
Yeah, should be
Can
possible.
you do it? 3 levels.
We'll see.
Look.
And after that, it's really chill. You don't have to care too much about the star bits.
So why do you have to get this star in the hub level?
I mean, even though it's slow, you just have to unlock more galaxies. Otherwise, only the Grand Stars open more locations.
Okay.
So yeah, we try to like avoid them as much as possible.
Gotcha.
Very aggressive long jump sounds Luigi makes.
Yeah.
He puts everything into it.
He's trying hard. He wants to, you know, be the front man. He's tired of the red guy always being up there.
Yeah, he wants to make that 30% back.
He's trying to, yeah, recover.
Working hard to get the $456 million back.
Got to do some crazy long jumps to get that.
Oh yeah. So actually, another major skip in this one.
Oh.
I hate this one because it's for some reason really inconsistent for me. But yeah, all of these planets on the left there, we're gonna try to skip as well and fly towards the end of the level.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need star bits.
We'll be fine, I think.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
I didn't get it. He has to be facing the other way.
Supposed to be facing a direction?
What the heck? Oh my god.
Yeah. So you may have seen where I'm trying to go there.
Yes.
Those are the balls?
Yeah, the balls. I got it. Well, if he's facing that way, you always get it.
Huh.
You know, it's crazy
very
how
good.
like some tech in this game you have to be facing a certain direction.
Yeah, what's that about?
Yeah, what the heck? You had to do that in the beehive area too, right? Or
Yeah, that just made it easier. Like sliding down backwards.
Uh-huh. That's technical.
Everyone's favorite little guy.
Toadsworth.
Captain Toad. I'm a little scared here. I'm seeing 22 star bits. The average, what was that, like 34 per?
We'll be fine, I think.
Okay. I trust you. even know what you're doing. You're jumping into the void and platforms are appearing under your feet, so that's a good sign.
There's a comet as well, which is it's a daredevil. If you die at any point, it's all the way from the beginning again. Otherwise, levels like this have checkpoints. Do we do that one today? I'm not sure. Yeah,
If
we
you
do.
die, do you keep your star bits, or you start at 0?
You keep your star bits.
Oh,
so
okay.
in theory, you could like take an intentional death to farm.
Intentional death. Okay, got it.
Well, we won't need that.
Yeah. An intentional death for starbit farming in the future. Okay.
We have a $50 donation from Andrew Barkley 6. No comment, but thank you very much for the donation and best of luck with your chance at the Nintendo Switch 2 raffle giveaway.
Kamala.
There's a.
Is this what she's doing now?
With an E, not with an A. Yeah.
There's a really weird manip you can do in this level. You have to prepare it before your run in a different file, and then the boss will behave a certain way. But I didn't do that. I can't be bothered.
Why did you tell us?
It's pretty cool.
Right, that's it. Restart the run. Let's get the setup done. $25 from Harmgen 387. Good luck on this great event. Thank you very much for the donation there. Entering in for the 1-star blindfolded by Bubsy a bonus run.
Yo.
It's a lot of bits.
32, yeah. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get the right round. Certainly.
We need 34.
We'll take one with us for the boss right away.
We need more than 34 now because we only got like 22 on the last
true.
round.
Yeah,
We need like 40 something in this.
Just kind of chilling here with the shell.
Oh my gosh, I remember this. I had a hard time with this boss. I think was it this one?
There's one that's later, say another Camilla fight that you have to do at 1 HP. That one's really tough.
Oh, he's at 40 bits. Wait, how did he get 40 already? I just looked away.
Every time damage was taken, then there we go.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, he's way.
Oh, PogChamp.
He's way on. Yeah, he's on pace for bits. For sure.
And he gained an additional Luigi.
It's on pace for this.
Yeah, we should be fine.
When was
That's
the last
what
time
you
you?
like hearing, cheese.
Yeah, when was the last time you heard that, Cheese? What? You're on pace for bits.
I don't think I get it. I'm lost.
I'm saying your runs die before bits.
Right. Oh, bits. Right. Okay, that's why. Right.
R2 Mewtwo with a $50 donation. Chris Wow, Chris Roll.
Thank you for rolling.
Thank you for calling.
All right, so how many did I need?
400.
No, before the level, it's like 20 something.
I didn't know.
I think 30 something. I should be able to get them.
56.
No, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. You needed 102. You had how? You had
320 is when I went in with, I think, and then I got the 56. So yeah, 20 something. It's fine.
24.
Glyphis007 with a $50 donation, entering for the chance on Nintendo Switch 2. And Whoopie Whooper
Yo!
with a $50 donation, also entering in for the same thing.
Thanks for the dono.
Oh my god.
Best chatter. Are you skipping?
Wait, yeah, is this the same level?
Are you clipping?
There you go. Yeah.
What?
The hitbox is just big enough to like go through the wall there.
Just like a tiny little speck you gotta hit.
Mm-hmm. Trying to skip a text box here that Toad wants to talk to us. Not today.
No way you
Rip
make
Toad.
this jump.
Ignore the poor Toad. Damn.
This is the Pikmin spaceship from Pikmin 2 right here in the junk.
Is that lore? Is that how all the junk
I
got
think
here?
so.
The Pikmin littered?
Yeah.
It's the Pikmin's fault?
Blame the Pikmin. chunky spider.
Okay, just go for a stun and then ignore the way you're
Stun
supposed
him?
to do
I
it.
did not know you could stun him.
Yeah, I did not know that was.
Yeah,
a thing
right in
that
the
you could
face.
do. Okay, you definitely went.
And
through
then you
two
can
of
just
them
use the toad.
What?
Help me out here. Use the toad bullet.
That's so cool.
Ah, no. Ah, nice.
Submitted.
Ooh, nice.
Nice fight.
Very nice.
A little finicky with the motion controls.
As is.
Nice. I did have enough starbits, right?
I think you might be
Gonna
one
find
short.
out.
You got quite a bit there.
Yeah, I think you're like way above now. You're
Yeah.
like 20 up. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So just a reminder, everyone, we are raising money for Urban Arts over this weekend. We've done fantastically well so far, but we've still got a load of polls and targets that can be hit that take us across the next 3 days. Along with those donation incentives, and also as well, you can contribute to the Urban Arts by buying some merch. Details can be found on !donate to donate directly, or for the merchandise side of things, !merch. And if you want more information about what Urban Arts does, !UA in the chat, and that will allow you to find out more information about Urban Arts, what it does, and what it stands for.
Okay. And the Sling Pot Galaxy. In 120 star, you use this to farm starbits because it's one of the best places.
Is this like a death farming spot?
Yeah, it is. But in 80%, it's also just a fast star if you don't die. It's really tough. It's a really tough one.
This is a tough one?
Yeah, it is a really tough one.
All right, lock in.
Very sticky situation.
Wait a minute, I thought you didn't need those anymore.
I still do. For a
Okay.
future Luma.
Hey, there's another Luma, yeah.
You get some crazy angles, I can just tell.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
That was tough. Okay.
We're going into the 3D
What?
space.
I'm like nervous watching.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets hit once, does he just die here? Is that
Pretty much.
Is that the situation?
Yikes!
Oh my lord.
He's getting close.
Nice.
That was gaming. That was gaming.
Those fire bars, it looked like you were gonna hit them.
Yeah. Even just like while you're waiting, they can hit you.
But really?
Yeah, if you pull Luigi backwards, they can hit you while they're rotating. Okay, where do we go next? Back to Battle Rock.
So prankster combats aren't RNG; they're set. The
If you
order.
do the same order every time, you'll get the same ones every time as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
What is a prankster comet? Sorry?
It's just like a revisit to a level, but with
Okay.
a different rule set. We're going back for a speedrun now, I think. What are we doing?
Oh, you're doing a prankster combat right now?
No, not right away, actually, in a couple stars.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll redo Space Junk 1 with a timer and no checkpoints anymore.
Oh.
So it's a little scary at the end because if I do those blind jumps where the platforms were spawning in and I miss one, then I have to do the whole level again.
Gross. And star in the name is called something speedrun, right? It's like Space Junk Speedrun or something?
It's called speedrun. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it speedrun? with
It's
a
2
space?
words.
Oh, no.
I know. So yeah, we got 5 blue star chips here for a pole star, but
You don't need that.
we don't need that. Nice.
It doesn't need it again.
Yep. This is the only thing I ever contributed to any speedrun ever. Like that backflip to get up here, right as you land.
That
I
can't
saw
be the
that.
only thing.
I discovered that. I was like, wait a second. Is this faster?
360Chrism You know what else you contributed? I think
One thing.
I watched you do a SM64 speedrun. That 0-star, 1-star race.
Well, yeah.
That's definitely a factor that got me into speedrunning.
There you go. I'm the reason this man is playing Mario.
Definitely not a
No other reason.
no other reason whatsoever. I remember watching it, and I was like, dang, I don't know what's going on, but that was cool. Everyone's excited about it, and so am I.
Yeah, that was a great moment. That when I got the DDD skip.
That was.
I feel like I bring it
That
up
was-
every time I talk to you.
Was that that was a GDQ 2015, 2016?
2015, I think. Yeah, you were on the couch
yeah,
for that.
that was the one where it was. You did that run, then we did the 120 after that, right?
Yep.
The race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to follow up.
Yeah,
This
I had to
zero
follow
stuff.
up that awesome DDD skip.
Yeah, you were on the couch for that. All right, it's definitely more relaxed now with Starbits. I think it's only 600 more, and we're good. There's like one level later that has like 200 alone, so we're already at 200. Battle Rock, Space Jam comments, there you go. Don't mess up the order of stars, man. Everything sucks when you do that. You have to improvise the whole run.
Because different comets spawn in?
Yeah, comet cycles. Like,
yeah.
if you get a star, like if I didn't go for that comet right there, it would have disappeared and come back later.
Oh.
Yeah. And you have to run all over the place.
Speed space run.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Cringe.
Full star path speed.
Polestar
Run.
should be one word too.
Yeah.
Polestar.
Or like star path.
Right.
Starpith. Starpith speed run.
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Do you think you'll get it done? How much time is he gonna have left? 3 minutes?
I would say 3:01.
I can't remember how long this one was. I was kind of.
I would say
Probably way less.
3.
Yeah, it's. Do you think he's gonna be done in 20 seconds?
I don't think so.
He's got to get all those little chunks. It's got to be like 2 minutes, right? There's got to be like a minute 20 left in this.
I don't know. I never paid attention to it.
220. My 220 final answer. Wait, does the
1
timer still
minute.
go in cutscenes?
I think it stops in cutscenes.
Wait, does he have to fight a boss?
No. He has to get these little gray
Oh,
star
yeah.
bits.
Oh.
These different types of star bits. Star chunks?
235.
Mini stars? What are these called?
Silver
Silver
stars.
stars.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm gonna say 232.
Wait, what did I say? 235? I
You
said
said
235.
232? Yeah.
235. Yeah, that's final answer.
These platforms are actually RNG. He's just getting really lucky.
He has no idea where he's going. Oh, it did stop. I think we're all wrong.
Yeah, we were not even close. This is.
You should probably farm a little bit more bits just to be safe.
It keeps going after you spawn the star, though. So like,
you can die in that cutscene?
yeah, you can die on the way to the star after it's already out there.
Ugh.
They changed it in Galaxy 2. It's like it's really unfortunate. There's like
Well,
you have to
yeah.
collect 100 purple coins in like 1 minute in another level, and you might. It's easy to get them in that time, but then also grabbing the star right after.
Getting
like,
back to the star. Is that the one on the Luigi?
No, it's the one in the ghostly galaxy.
Oh wait, how do you control this? Because this one you like tilt the Wiimote usually.
Also,
just-
I also just gyro.
It's just same
Yeah.
thing. You just tilt your controller. Okay. That seems a lot easier to control.
I'll try to do a cool skip here because why not?
Oh.
Estimate's 3 hours, so.
So how much time do you lose if you don't make it?
He's farming star bits if he doesn't make it.
Ah, yeah, of
couple
course.
seconds. Doesn't matter. For the content. Am I right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you see that railing down there?
Yes. We're watching. No way.
You're gonna land. Oh my gosh.
Huh?
No, nice, I got it.
Oh.
No way!
How much you save for that? Like 2 seconds?
2 minutes, at least.
Yeah.
Minutes.
No, it's just 2 seconds.
So you're trying to not hit anything or jump because it seems like it takes all your momentum,
Yeah.
right?
Jumping ruins the momentum.
That was quick.
Nice.
Fog.
So could you have gone further down the rail?
Probably, I guess. That's just an easy setup. 45-degree angle off the side.
Of course, he goes for the easy one.
Actually, if you fall for too long, it might put you into a death zone. It's Bowser. All right, first proper Bowser. It always alternates between some other boss Bowser, some other boss Bowser.
Proper Bowser and sloppy Bowser.
Yeah. Bowser Jr. is one of them. The non-proper Bowsers.
Oh, I love that music.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark World.
Classic. It's classic Bowser music.
I think this is the only 3D Mario game I played growing up. I 100%ed it, and then I think all of the other ones I only played as an adult.
I played the hell out of Sunshine as a kid.
Oh god.
I didn't actually play Mario 64 as a kid, which everyone assumes it was like my favorite
Didn't
game.
you? Weren't you speedrunning it at like 13?
I was 20 when I started speedrunning.
Ah.
I'm
What?
old, small end.
Wait, you were
was tough.
20 when you started?
Yeah. I was older than the current world record holder is today when I started. That's how old I am.
Wait, really? Why did I think you were like 12 when you started? Who was 12 when they started speedrunning
That was
Super Mario
Luigi.
64?
Luigi started when he was 11.
Okay.
It was really funny because Luigi the other day was like, well, no, this is like half a year ago, but he was like, I just realized I've spent half my life speedrunning.
Oh god.
I was like, damn, that's true.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Yeah, I was like, damn. He started when he was 11 and now he's
man.
21. It's true.
That.
I spent a third of my life speedrunning, but it's not as cool as half.
I've spent 10% of mine. Never played a Mario game until I was 28, 29,
Really?
27, something like that.
It's Boozer.
This year I will have streamed longer than I went to school for.
Longer than you what?
Went to school for
Oh.
total time.
Is this how you announced to us that you dropped out of school
Yeah,
really
did you
early?
drop out of school?
Well, I'm talking about the base 12,
You know
12
what
years.
we're raising money for, right?
Hey, Smallham, why didn't you tell us what we're raising money for?
They've been arts.
Oh god. See if I can interrupt him here. Nice, without taking damage. Nice. I showed off one of the Bowsers at GDQ. I did Kaizo Galaxy. And you have to beat this type of Bowser, but the game locks you in 2D, and you can just run in one direction around the planet. But Bowser is still in 3D. So it's really difficult to dodge and like actually hit him. Because he might spin like this direction, but
Yeah,
you can
and
only
then you
go
can't. Yeah.
a circle around the planet. That was a fun showcase though.
So it's a sloppy Bowser next, right?
Sloppy Bowser next. We'll do two more of the Grand Stars, I think, and then we're
And then we're done?
just doing the cleanup with other stars.
Dang.
Yeah, I think it's only 2 more. All right.
Did you know we only need 3 more people to donate for a chance to win a Nintendo Switch, and we'll have hit 13,000 already?
Dang.
Yo.
Wow.
Just 3 people. We get that done in the next 7 minutes, I reckon.
Before the hour hits.
Before the hour hits.
Yeah.
Come on, Anonymous. You've been donating a lot.
Come on, Anonymous.
All right. Let him cook to the kitchen.
How does it make you feel to see 17 stars in 53 minutes?
That is, yeah.
Well, for
that
cheese,
takes you
that's-
back to when you were 21.
That confuses me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good pace run. I'm not familiar with any times like that.
If you, I think it's generally pretty bad if we're talking about like Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
That would be quite interesting. Yeah.
What have you been doing?
What's your PB for this category?
233?
Okay. Has this been a run that you like really grinded?
No, not well. Long time ago, before like many of the strats came out and the route improvements. I did. I honestly don't know. I didn't grind it for that much. I think I played more SM64.
Okay. So have you learned this is with the route improvements though?
No. I'm using 10-year-old strats. Oddme told me every time he watches me play Galaxy, it's like a journey through time.
Very good.
Okay, you're not supposed to ledge grab this one. Yeah, the game just doesn't let you sometimes. Nice.
Very good.
Very nice.
There's also a weird glitch state where he starts sliding down, like he could do a wall kick, but you press A and he just cannot. The game won't let you.
Huh.
There must be some type of coding to prevent you from making that skip, but you know, we do it anyway.
It kind of gives me Moonskip from Odyssey.
Yeah, same idea,
That
right?
wall's like really weird.
Moon skip. Oh, the first moon skip, yeah.
Wait,
The
there's-
first moon skip.
There's more than one Moonskip in Odyssey?
Yeah, well, there's first moon skip, and then there's first moon skip in Odyssey, where one of them you used to jump into the water to skip a cutscene to go to the dinosaur. First moon skips that to just go straight up the wall without the dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
Wait, no. Well, kind of. Because you still get the first moon in first moon skips.
Because I was
that
talking
makes
about
sense?
the one in space.
Talking about the actual, like the end of the
The
game,
end
right
game.
before the end of any percent. And the
Oh,
moon.
2DSS.
Much more intuitive name.
Because
like-
I knew that as Moonskip as well when it first came
That's
out.
what I call it.
They
Yeah,
call
you
it
skipped the
Moonskip.
whole
Oh,
cave.
moon skip.
Yeah, no, sun skips.
Oh,
Hey,
the
Moon
moon
skip.
cave skip.
Yeah,
not
the
the
yeah.
moon
moon
yeah.
skip.
I didn't know there was like a different Moonskip.
I didn't know that either.
I was
Also-
like, wait, what?
I was like, isn't the
Wait,
dinosaur the first
is
level?
CJ over there? Why are you laughing at me? Because I don't know terminology. I haven't. It's Dino
Skip.
Skip. Oh my God.
When he said dinosaur, I was like, isn't that the first level?
Yeah. Okay, they pulled me out of bed and threw me on the couch. I haven't had anything to eat or drink yet.
You get that
I
sorted,
couldn't
maybe.
find the entrance. Just wandering around in the streets of New York.
Wait, what time did you guys wake up? I woke up like at 9.
I had to get up at 8:30.
I woke up 8:30.
Yeah, it was like 9-ish.
Okay.
I went to the shops and then went back to the hotel. Then when I got breakfast and then came in.
So you had a lot of time this morning. A lot of free time.
Yeah.
Man, I just had to rush over here.
Oh man, it's not like we all walked from the same place.
That's true. Well, you know where I'm gonna go tonight? Taco Bell Cantina. They have alcohol there.
Cantina?
Yeah. It's like right across the street from our hotel.
Taco Bell Cantina. Is it a different type of Taco Bell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they serve
Really?
alcohol there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, let's go.
I had no idea.
Now we know when the next summit's going to be hosted from.
All right. There is a really easy skip at the end here. If you have notches on your controller, it's like 100% free every time.
So you've notched your Pro Controller.
No. I wish I did, though. There's a... Without the notches, it's like a coin flip for me. I'll go for it once and see if I get it.
Excellent.
It's so unfortunate.
This might be a dumb question, but when you're swimming and your little air meter hits 0, do you insta-die or do you start to slowly lose health?
No, you take damage.
Oh, you take damage. Does
Yeah.
it like stun you though?
No.
Oh,
Okay, that didn't work at all.
Oh, is it up right in the notches? Is that the idea?
Spaghettified.
Not that jump.
No,
That
that's not
was
notches?
not the skip.
Oh, that was just, that was Starbit farming, right.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Of course.
He
Meanwhile,
said he needed them for later.
all right, here it's a top left notch that would make it free, but I just kind of have to like
Wait, so
assume.
okay. That looked like top left.
Hold on, I did long jump.
Oh.
Oh, it's free. Free Starbits.
Wait, so
Okay,
do
more Starbits, yeah.
speedrunners of this game notch their Pro Controllers, or is that allowed?
I don't know if they do. I know there is like a different plate you could use. Like
the
a different
faceplates.
faceplate off the controller that has
Face
notches.
plate.
Yeah.
that?
I don't know if
So
they,
you know,
if they do
like when you take your controller apart and
The top part of the
the
face.
top part, you can get it where you can put notches
Yeah.
in there. So it's exactly the same. You just take off the front plate, put a new one on.
And the controller's notched.
Yeah.
The joystick. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
can people see
Oh,
that
God.
it's notched?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
Does it make any physical appearance
I don't
changes?
think so.
No, it's
So you
because
can
I mean
it's very
secretly
slight.
notch it.
you could I guess.
so you don't see the notches on the joystick. They're like.
I mean,
Inside?
realistically, you could probably create your own little notch thing to stick on top of your controller.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I've seen GameCube controllers with notches, and they're like,
Yeah.
you can physically see them.
Like
Yes,
I
extra
mean, for like
notches.
Melee or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, just
That's what I
Yeah,
was
that's
thinking
such an
about.
unfortunate one because it's actually like free. There's a guaranteed setup for it if you have notches, but without, you're just kind of guessing the angle. Beach bowl. No, bubble breeze.
It's a good thing you have those notes.
I know, right? Almost ruined the run there.
Okay, how does this one work? Because normally, don't you need to like rotate the controller for this one? The
No,
Wii
it's
controller? And, like,
no,
move
it's gyro around it or like point around it, and you have a like blowy tool.
Okay, because I thought you had to aim the blowy tool with the spinning of the controller in the original.
In the original, don't you have to like blow into the controller?
I don't think so.
No.
No,
That would be awful.
I'm probably remembering wrong, man. Haven't played this game in like decades.
Tech was in that.
Did you have like an older sibling or something that always let you be player 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I need some help with
Yeah, the
this
reason
one.
the controller's not working is you're not blowing hard enough and anything.
Yeah. That was
Okay,
really
all right,
fast.
So that's the
That was
bonus.
fast, I was
Okay,
gonna
all
say.
right, yeah.
This stuff was so hard.
And then right here you see the second part of the planet, like all of this maze.
Oh,
Yes.
he's not going to do the fact that he pointed it out means we're not going to be doing it.
Yeah.
No.
The next thing he's gonna say is, "Yeah, we're gonna skip that." what just happened? Did you went through the thing? You
Yeah,
just jumped over it.
there's like some weird invisible walls going on, but you can land on top of them
Okay.
and long jump around.
Wow. Yeah, that level took me like 10 minutes to do when I did it.
Neve is tired with a $50 donation. Thanks so much for the donation. Best of luck for your chance at the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. We're less than $100 now away from 13,000.
So close.
Re-entering for a secret level. If you re-enter, you can skip all the cutscenes too, which is nice.
This is the comment? No, it's not.
No, it's secret.
Okay.
Can you murder any of the penguins?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, I think the laptop wants to restart.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Don't worry.
It's almost time to restart. Come on.
That's the one we're streaming off of. Yeah, this whole thing is just connected to a laptop.
Barely nice.
Whoa.
You're supposed to use the cataquack back there, but
You
we don't have time for that.
You got no time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Does the Ice Mario power-up pop up in any other Mario, or is it just Galaxy? This power-up is so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like not like this, not in this sort of
What
capacity,
is happening
right?
here?
Oh.
I think I remember seeing it in a 2D style Mario. Where you
I
can
can't
just-
see anything.
Run away and come back.
What is going on with the camera?
Oh,
It's,
no.
it is really.
Why is it stuck in the wall like that?
Oh, there you go. Oh,
There we go. That was a little
There
That was
it
funny.
weird.
is.
Oops.
What was that?
God.
I hit the mic.
timing the mic punch to the beat.
You're meant to be the professional here, Cheese.
What?
We all look to you for guidance.
You're the one with the fancy mic.
That's true. You do
That
have
is-
a pretty
that
nice
is-
Yeah,
that
mic.
you got
true,
the one
yeah.
you can hold.
And the cool
We only have the ones
earplugs.
we can punch.
Inner ear things.
Just so everyone in the chat is aware, we've got new donation polls up, one of which is for Super Mario 64. Which streamer will Bubsy teach to get a star blindfolded? And that's a choice of Cheese, Chris, Simply, Andy, Chelsea, or Dangers. And then which streamer will test out the game that the students made for the Urban Arts Student Games Showcase is also another option with Simply, Dangers, Cheese, Chelsea, IPK, and Bubsy.
Did anyone see how many starbits I had before entering this level?
69.
I have
Very
no
important.
idea.
Help.
Before you enter this
I'll
level,
check the VOD. 1 sec.
Check the bot.
Give just 1 second.
how many star bits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Videos, past broadcasts.
Ghostly one. He's actually checking the bot.
I'm checking.
$50,
It's taking a while to load.
I didn't take the power up with me. I'm so stupid.
$50 donation from Anonymous. Thank you very much. Best luck with your chance in Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway.
When does it show it? When does it show it?
When we grab the star, or right after.
Okay. My
No.
internet is so slow right now.
There it is. Got confused about the star bits and didn't do the strat that I was supposed to do.
Nope.
Yo, skate park. Matt and Rachel with a $50 donation, entering in for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. And we've now hit $13,000 on this
Very
campaign.
Good job,
You had 430
everyone.
bits.
430?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then. Thank you.
Saved.
I forgot I need another 400 after this. There's another skip here. Try to skip the key.
What?
What, the speedrun?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Okay, if we get the key, it's fine. But we're still doing this because it's faster. Ah!
No! That just kills you?
That's insta-kill, yeah. We have a checkpoint here, that's fine.
Oh, easy.
I really want to show this stuff. There's the underside of the mansion.
Is it just
Why does it
open?
end it for me? I don't end it there myself. Come on. There you go.
What?
Oh, speedrunning.
Oh, there's just no collision on the bottom of the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Boo Luigi.
Luigi.
Very good.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Luigi helps Luigi. What?
How? They are clones.
You think Mario would ever need
You
help?
were right about the theory.
Who said the thing about
Yeah,
the clones?
that was me.
That was so.
Wait a minute.
That's weird that they didn't change it.
It is
there.
really weird that they did not just change that to
Yeah.
Mario.
Or somebody.
Which one's the real Luigi? You just never know.
You never know.
Are you the at
Well,
this?
here's the other question: which Luigi came back? Which Luigi are you playing as now?
Oh,
Might be the other one.
Oh.
what? Like, why did they put this existential crisis just like halfway through the game?
Your twin.
Twin?
Luigi twin.
What?
Maybe
What?
the true Luigi was the friends we made
Is
along
this-
the way.
Is this like official? Is this canon that the Mario brothers are actually triplets,
Both of them are Luigis. Two of them.
or like not? They're like a group of three.
It's supposed to be 3 Luigis, but one of them came out a bit shorter.
Oh.
You know, slightly bigger butt, and they called him Mario.
Okay, the failed creation.
Okay,
Hey,
we need to
I'm
talk
looking
to
for
him
power stars.
to unlock his search for stars.
Because he just gives you them when you find them, right?
Yes, you have to find him in the levels. And they're all fast, that's why it's worth it.
Because isn't the one in Good Egg just on top of a building or something?
Yeah, right at the start.
Yeah, you just backflip and you get the star.
Yep. This one was fun with in Kaizo. Well, it's awful, but it's fun to watch.
In Kaizo, how is it different in Kaizo?
In Kaizo, it's the exact same level, except you have to do the whole thing as Spring Mario.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds awful.
What is Spring Mario?
The spring power-up?
Yeah, what is it?
You just move around by bouncing around.
Yeah, you're constantly bouncing, and you have to do either mini jumps or like really high ones. And if you do the high ones, you can't see the floor anymore. So you have to kind of like just guess where you're landing.
Okay.
Just hope
Oh,
for the
Spring
best.
Mario. Yes. What game did I play that had
As
Spring
opposed to
Mario?
Summer
Wait,
Mario.
was that intentional?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it sets up the next cycle.
We have a $50 donation from Anonymous. Thank you very much for entering in towards hitting one of the targets and the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. And a $10 donation from Key Cannon, Chris Wow, Chris Wow, Chris Wow, Chris Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Ow, ow, ow.
Chris, can you
Nice.
describe
That was good.
Chris Wow emote in words?
It's a Bulborb from Pikmin, like that red spotted enemy that's on the cover, but like pogging.
What are you guys' favorite Twitch emotes? If you have any.
Chess fell.
Chess. That's a good one.
What, like global or?
Anyone really?
Any?
I just went for one of cheeses.
I like the pew 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 because it kind of looks like me a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And it's a global animated emote.
Oh, I forgot
Okay.
something. No.
Mine is bat chest.
I have to do this in
Right,
order.
yes, of
What
course,
did you
yeah.
forget?
I forgot to get the first Luigi star, and I went to the...
Wait, does that mess up the whole? Wait,
yeah, that would mess up everything, so I gotta go get it now.
Okay, so you haven't messed up everything yet.
No,
Okay.
we're still good.
We're safe.
The first Luigi star.
Actually, if you look close, he actually has 24 already.
Good egg. That's the good egg one you were talking about?
Wait, is this like the first level again?
Yes.
Oh, so like literally the first one. Okay.
He only goes for like 3, I think.
so. Is that working? I don't think.
I don't think.
No, I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
it's still me for a minute.
Mr. Watt's still here.
Yeah, I'm still here. You can't get rid
Yeah,
of me.
I don't think they set up that
Matter
headset
how hard
yet.
you try.
So just to clarify for those watching, I'm going to be disappearing off in a minute, and I'm going to be replaced with Warning Track.
Or are we
Take
switching
the rest
out?
of the segment. Just us. You guys are still stuck here for the whole 3 hours.
Are we?
Yeah, you are.
2 hours and.
Is that true?
No.
I don't think that's true.
2 hours.
CJ
59 minutes.
Not
Dangers and
supposed to be.
Fur
Not
are
supposed
switching
to
out
be.
They
too.
didn't know what they were signing up for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are up. Come on over. Come on over.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Yes.
Yes, I
actually
can.
can.
really?
Yes.
All right.
Say something.
It's just you. How about now?
I think
I
put the
can't-
mic a bit closer. Yeah.
How about
What's the
now?
time?
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. I'm a
It was
pro.
hard to tell because
Yeah.
you're like right next to me.
Yeah, no, sure, yeah, right. No, I'm still Mr. Wah. I'm just very slightly taller and much less charming because I don't have the accent.
Your accent changed, yeah.
It's not really fair that we can't be as charming as the British, but we can't. Cheese comes pretty close.
Just a skill issue, I think.
I don't know what my accent
Who
is.
said?
It's kind of weird.
That's what makes it nice.
I
It's a little
guess so.
different. So which one of you was talking earlier about blowing into the controller? Was that
Oh,
you?
that was me.
That was you?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, all right.
It's been so long, so I forgot.
It's been so long since I've blown into my controller. Well, it gave me flashbacks to the old NES cartridges, where you famously would blow into them to get them to work, which, yes, I'm that old, yes.
I had to experience that too, or
Oh,
put them
yeah?
in the freezer.
I was going to say, you guys work with old hardware anyway, so even the younger generation is
Put them in the
using-
freezer.
I think
That's a thing?
Yeah, I used to put it in the freezer.
People will do
Why?
anything.
Yeah, because it wasn't working. So I was like,
So why the freezer out of all things?
no, it actually worked though.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
Is that a tech thing that I don't?
I don't know. It's just something
I don't
that
know,
I got
man.
from my sibling.
If it gets too cold, I'm sure it might like break it, or just, I don't know.
There's definitely a point at which it would break, yes.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Like you hear a lot of stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Like people would just make things up.
Hello.
It worked for me.
Put
but
it in the microwave for a couple seconds.
Microwave.
Yeah, beach bowl. All right, back to beach bowl.
I mean, I know they did experiments later, like does the blowing on the cartridge work, and every scientific experiment is like, of course not. But it's like, but we all have stories of it didn't work, it didn't work, it didn't work. I blew into it once, it worked. So,
Yeah, you know, I
what
mean-
more experiment do you need?
At one
what
point,
more proof do you need?
I got
mean,
the good old Q-tips.
Yes.
With the
Rubbing alcohol.
rubbing
There it is.
alcohol, and that's it.
yeah.
Okay, so I believed in that one, not the blowing, because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, there's like a chemical involved.
You
This
literally
makes-
see it
You could see
getting
the
clean,
dirt.
right?
So like clearly the dirt was the problem.
Okay.
Also, hello, welcome to the stream.
Oh,
Would
thank
like
you,
to introduce
thank you.
yourself.
We have
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm CJ. I can just be small ant though.
You can be
His
small
name's
ant.
still up
I'm
there,
Mr.
so
Wah, you're small ant. Nothing has changed.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it.
That's all good with me.
He's medium ant.
He's medium ant. We're going to get progressively larger ants as the
Yes.
stream goes on.
We have
Tomorrow
large
it's
ant
going to be
litter.
massive ant.
Yes.
Get ready.
Giant ant.
All right, I'll try the shortcut from earlier once here as well. It's the same
Oh,
exact
yeah.
angles.
We got a donation, $50 from UMAPIO. I'm hecking doing this, bat chesting IRL.
Oh my
Very
God, you
good.
Mario. Yo, thanks a lot,
Nice.
you
Oh,
Mario.
Yeah.
Got it
good.
this time.
Beautiful.
You Matthew. Okay, sounds good. Right now?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Bye, IPK. It was lovely
bye.
having you.
No, nobody ever swaps in or out. It's just the new IPK.
Right,
We've
right.
upgraded.
It's IPC now.
Well, I think L would be next.
Sure. IPL.
Yeah, IPA.
Okay.
IPA? No, that's something else.
Yeah, it is something
That's
else.
something
Yeah.
Hi, Fur.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
So you're not switching out?
I have no idea.
No,
You're
Cheese
just
is here
stuck here
forever.
with
Do
us.
you want to
You're here
stay?
forever, Cheese.
Listen,
We'll not swap you out
the
for another
couch is
food.
it's comfy enough.
It is a comfy couch.
It is.
I've been
I don't mind.
eyeing it since
Really?
I got here.
Some might call it a big, comfy couch.
I'm
very
surrounded
blocky.
by other beautiful Mario creators. I can't be happier.
Yeah, it's a good crowd here. Everybody's so lovely, so nice. It's a tight, intimate space. For those of you who don't know, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit on stream already, but we're always raising money for urban arts here. We've been doing it for years. If you listen to any
Yes.
GSA streams, you know it's urban arts, urban arts.
Yeah, yeah.
First one I ever did, I thought, oh, maybe it'll be a different charity every time. No, it's urban arts all the way. And we're always telling you about it. We're always talking about it, describing it, but now we are here.
Yes.
We are in the space.
That's really
This
cool.
is where your money has been going, people.
Yeah,
Right there in the background.
this is the first time I've ever been in an event where we're in the place that we're raising
Yeah.
money for.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I think the location's pretty. It's like perfect size for a summit-like event.
Yes.
So I think
It's
Yeah.
very cozy.
Yes.
I mean, I was here 2 years ago. The first time we came here was me and Milo and Steph. We came here, we met all the people, and it was. I remember even back then thinking, this is kind of a cool space for like an event.
It really
So
is. Yeah.
we're actually doing it 3 years later. It's cool.
We've got the Panic, $50, says Chris NYO is the best 360Chrism emote, and only and only those with more usage from there, ...
They
You can't see the
only-
whole message.
They only send that one.
They only send that one.
They show up in my chat. They it's
Wait, in your chat too?
Like, yeah, it's like a really angry looking emo, but they'll come in and just be like, hi CJ, how you doing? And then the really angry looking emo, I could never get a read.
It spreads. All these things spread. But to what Cheese was saying, yeah, it's nice to like look around and say, oh, we've been raising money for all these years.
Yeah.
Look what it's produced. To actually see it. And it's a gorgeous, beautiful place full of creative people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but there's this open, you guys can't see here on the broadcast, but there's an open floor plan here with all the students' desks.
Yeah.
And you can just walk by and see all the notes
see
they
all-
left
yeah.
out, the game design notes.
You see all their stations with all the arts and all that stuff. It's awesome.
It's extremely cool.
Okay.
There's a hallway.
You can still sit
kind
on
of
the couch if
wall,
you
and
want.
there's like a little flow chart of
I just
game
lay it
mechanics
on everybody.
It's very cool.
I'm going to be switching out here for Dangers.
Oh, we are giving you a break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye, cheese.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, Fur's name is up on the thing now, but I'm still Cheese. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm making all sorts
I
of
was hoping
noise.
we would
I'm
talk
sorry
about
about that.
this
Hello.
You're all right. Hello, welcome.
Good to be here.
Big shoes to fill.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I can
I
see his
can
shoes. They're massive.
Wait,
Actually,
those
they
are
are.
those are
I
really
was
big
speaking
shoes.
metaphorically, but you're right. They are big shoes.
They're very nice.
Yeah.
Chat can't see them, so we can say whatever we want.
Yeah.
They're
That's
literally clown shoes. They're like 2 feet long.
Cheese can get away with anything, man. He's a fashion icon.
He could pull
That's
it
right.
off.
Chris, are you doing the skip in this one?
A version of it, yeah.
Yeah. The easy
not
one.
not the big one. Oh,
Well, you can
that was
pretend
close.
it's the big one. Like, they don't have to know.
Yeah.
We would not have
So
known.
right here, it's going for a skip called the big one.
Yeah, I'll try to skip the final elevator part, basically.
Now,
We
Chris,
love
I heard you say
auto-scrollers.
towards the top of the broadcast you picked Luigi because of the backflip. Is that right? I don't know much about this game, so feel free to treat me like a 5-year-old.
It's the backflip's higher, he runs faster, and you skip the intro, which is like a couple minutes long.
Oh.
Yeah.
There are some skips. He said you can do it with Mario, like all the tricks
All
that
the
he's doing.
things I'm doing today are also possible with Mario. But
Okay.
they might be occasionally easier as,
Yes.
as
Got
Luigi.
it. I flash back to
There
Super
is
Mario
also
Brothers.
Luigi only ones, but I'm not doing any of them today.
Okay. I was thinking Super Mario Brothers 2, where I remember Luigi's better because he's taller. There's like some egg-throwing mechanic or something.
He jumps higher
Yes.
too, right?
Yes.
He does
yes.
jump higher, yeah. It's funny, that game, Super Mario Brothers 2, in the optimal speedrun, you never play as Mario. Mario's
You play
Mario's
with
just
everyone
basic.
else, right?
All
It's too
brother.
basic,
Super
yeah.
Brother 2.
Yeah, same with 3D World, actually.
Yeah.
There's like one level where you have to play as Mario, but otherwise you just avoid him because
Yeah.
he's just too run-of-the-mill. He's too basic.
Once they decided canonically that Luigi was the taller of the two, I think all that stuff became inevitable.
Yes.
Because he was going to be better at so many things physically.
Yeah, and they had to make the other characters unique too, like Peach and Toad. Like Toad runs really fast, and he's just a little guy, so you have to play as Toad.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just from a moral standpoint.
Yeah.
I think
Solidarity.
Mario is almost never the best choice in any Mario game,
not.
right?
Toad, the
I-
original Short King.
In Mario Golf, Mario is one of the best characters.
That's true.
Oh.
That's a good. Oh, now you're speaking my language. Mario Golf. Yes. Yeah, he had a power shot, and he had no weaknesses. Is the way I remember thinking of it.
You just dodge everything by crouching?
Yeah.
Yep.
Game design.
Did they test the game?
I remember when this came out, they advertised it as, oh, it's a 2-player game. The second player can pick up the stars for you with the
Yeah.
controller. Did anyone do that?
No.
Little brother mode.
Little brother mode?
Yeah.
Well, that's really what it was. It made them feel like they were involved, but it's not that important.
Right.
Yeah,
I didn't do it
no.
a single time, and I had a little brother.
It is funny that you mention it though, because like the optimal speedrun of this game does use 2-player mode. Because
Really?
there's like a enhanced jump you can do if you like point at the character and like press the button.
Yeah.
So optimal speedruns of this game actually
the
like
hell? Spun
Velcro
right into-
controllers together.
Nintendo knew what they were doing, man.
Yeah.
Well, also, if you're just doing complicated mechanics anyway, I imagine it would be a lot easier to not have to focus on that simultaneously.
Yes.
It does take up a little bit of brain space.
All right.
Nice.
That was a little sketchy.
Survived.
By the way, Bowser fights in this game low-key pretty good.
Yeah.
Given that they're not
Easily
really
the best one,
Given that they're
yeah.
not the primary attraction of the game, the gravity mechanics kind of are the selling point. But then they snuck in some of the better Bowser fights, I think, probably in the whole series.
Yeah. Because they tend to be pretty basic.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the
Usually
final
it's not
Bowser
about that. It's
fight's
about
good.
the arrival to Bowser.
Yeah.
$50 from Dangers Restream says, Dangers, your grandmother said hi.
Yeah, let's go.
As always, I don't want to know the backstory behind these things.
Yeah, it's my actual grandmother, and she visits my stream sometimes.
Oh, so it's actually very sweet.
It is actually very sweet, yeah. She must have said hi in the chat. Wondered where I was, from what I heard. She's like, where are you? I was sitting behind Chris the whole time.
Well, anytime someone's like, you know, such and such is his mom or whatever, I'm like, maybe.
Is this a joke?
Is this very sweet or very mean?
Yeah.
It's really, really creepy.
Yeah, it could be creepy. Unless it's your actual mom.
Mm-hmm. Still might be creepy.
It's you never know, man.
You never know.
Never know. Yeah, we've raised $13,231.70 total.
God
Absolutely
dang.
wild. And again, we're seeing the fruits of it here. It's a wonderful space, the natural light. I mean, you can feel like, it feels like this place was built to help people create things.
Yes.
Which is fitting, because that's exactly what they're supposed to do.
They're doing great.
They're doing great, and we're going to talk to some of them later. We're going to talk to some people from the Urban Arts. Hopefully we can get a student on. We're definitely going to talk about some of their games, because that is what they do here. They make games. They teach underprivileged students the arts and science of game design. And for those who don't know, it's not just theory, it's practice. I know for their like kind of final project, they make a game from start to finish. Someone runs it, someone does art, someone does programming. So it's very,
cool.
yeah, exactly. It's like pragmatic, real world. What are you going to actually do when you get into the industry kind of stuff? Which so much smarter and more productive. That's why they've had so much success. That's why we love them. And it's why you should support them too.
I'm so glad I'm checking the route.
Nothing more exciting on stream than maps.
When I ran this game, I had like a PowerPoint I made to follow along, and
that's very Odyssey.
I didn't know the names of any of the galaxies by heart, so
the
I
one
would just
with the
like
mole or whatever.
I would just call them like Green Place, and then I had a friend who was like, "I want to start running. Can I use your PowerPoint?" I was like, "Sure."
Good luck.
Good luck. You're going to be texting me every 5 minutes. To ask me what this means.
He had a hard time.
I mean, you're making fun of yourself, but Green Place, that is the kind of thing. They do say that. They're like, go to the Green Place. Like, they favor alliteration over most things, or rhyming.
That's true, yeah.
So, but they'll just pick some really silly name to go with that theme. Like this. They
Whatever
probably,
can help you
this looks like a golf course.
Yeah, I feel like I could play mini golf on this planet.
Yes, very badly.
True. The black hole turned into a star. That does not make any sense.
Isn't that backwards?
It's kind of backwards.
I never thought about this.
I'm not a physicist, but I think it goes the other way.
Still has the gravity. I never thought about this.
Yeah.
You ruined the star for me.
Yeah, you're going to think about it every time now.
Yeah.
Well, that star is really dense. I don't know how you're carrying it. But Luigi's got...
Well, it's Luigi. Yeah, Mario can't carry. Mario can't withstand
Mario
gravity.
can do it.
Luigi can.
I thought we've been over this, guys. Everything that is happening in this run.
All right.
Wait, why is the secret here? That's wrong. That'll drop.
It's all falling apart, man.
You can't have a 3-hour run of a game without some of these things.
Wait,
I thought
this is
Chris
the
was
wrong
gonna get
level. That's why I'm like, wait a
no.
second.
That would make sense.
I'm going to Battle Rock. There you go.
I don't know how people do multi-hour speed runs. when I cast like the different SM64s, the 120 versus the 70.
Yeah.
I feel so bad watching it. You see runs end near the end.
Oh, yeah.
After an hour.
Oh, yeah.
16 star. Okay. Worst thing that happens is you lost 15 minutes of your life.
Yep. Or like SMB, you know, you
Yeah.
reset on 4-2 and you've only lost like 2 minutes
That's
of your
right.
life. Yeah, it's
As
fine.
opposed to an hour and a half.
As a streamer, I like filling my whole day with one run, though.
It is nice, yeah.
Because you don't really have to think about what else you're playing today, you know?
Well, I guess the flip side is that on longer runs, there are going to be more mistakes even when they go well, too. So there's more tolerance for the occasional slip-up.
That's true.
Because there has to be. 16 star, you make one mistake, reset.
Yeah.
Right, these days.
Really long runs, you can get like a 10-minute time save.
Yeah.
On like a 10-hour run. You could be like, yeah, I lost 15 minutes on this split last time.
But it's a long enough. Yeah, right. As long as some other entire runs, and then some.
But when it gets optimal enough, then it feels punishing.
You'll enjoy this for a while, but in a couple of years, what I just said won't be true anymore about this.
Yeah.
The idea that like you get one attempt per day.
That's rough.
That's weird.
Psychologically, it's got to be tough.
You have to practice a lot and do almost no runs.
Yeah, it's mostly just segments.
The first person to show Galaxy at GDQ was only practicing ever and never completed a full run
Really?
until GDQ. And then at GDQ, they got the record because
That's
they actually
funny.
completed a run.
Oh my god.
So that sounds crazy, but then when you hear some of the speedrunners describe their methods, Sweezy's like this, I think. He said specifically when he was doing the 120, he did the individual stars without doing a final run until he felt he had all of them down.
Yep.
I think that's not very satisfying when you're practicing
Yeah.
it, but it does actually seem to produce better times.
Yeah.
True.
But it's
It's just like a psychic cost up front.
You
because
don't get
feel-
to ride the highs of PBing.
Yes, exactly right. The PB and the world record are often the same thing.
I think when I first ran Odyssey, I practiced for like 2 weeks before I ever did a run.
Damn.
I just like memorized everything, and
I always just start doing runs first.
yeah, I normally do now as well. That was the only one where I really grinded the learning until recently.
Yeah, I always advocated for just doing runs because, like, people would ask me, you know, like, I want to get started in this game. I've been doing Cap Kingdom. I got like a 220, and I'm like, that's really
Damn.
good considering. But you've probably spent like 3 days doing that. Like, if you do that all the way through the game, you're gonna burn yourself out. Like,
That is true.
it shouldn't be homework. Like, have fun with it, you know.
I don't think I've ever gotten a 220 Cab Kingdom in Odyssey.
No.
Ever?
No, I don't.
I mean, 1.3 makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, it definitely does.
But you need to know yourself, because some people can do it the other way. They
Right.
can do it the mechanical way. Some people like it that way because then it's like, I just need to master this one thing, and then I move on to the next thing. It's not as intimidating.
I think
But other
practicing
people,
tricks is fun.
yeah, exactly. But you're saying also you need that kind of feedback of the completion, the PB, right?
Yeah.
And if that's what you need, if that's how your mind works, because it's mostly going to be about motivation,
Right.
the grind. So whatever keeps you on the grind is the best idea. There's an old adage like the best diet is the one you'll stick to.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Kind of the same
Kind of the
thing.
same thing. Like the best grind for world record PB, whatever, is whatever you're actually going to do
Yeah.
without burning out.
Totally.
Because if you burn out, it wasn't worth it.
Just have fun.
Just have fun. Much more succinct.
Yeah.
Much better put.
Just have fun.
Just have fun. It is a game.
Like, speedrunning and challenge runs and stuff is just an excuse to play your favorite game over and over again,
Yes.
right?
That's exactly right. I had an argument with
Exactly.
someone once. They were saying like, "Oh, this is so dumb. They're playing it wrong or whatever." I'm like, "No, no, no. They love the game the most."
Yeah.
I've heard people say like, "Well, they're trying to finish it without really playing it." I'm like, "No, no, no. They've played it so many times. They're just trying to find a way to continue to play it because they've
Exactly.
done everything
In a more
So
interesting way. Yeah.
And that's all a game is a bunch of artificial boundaries anyway.
Yep.
So why not throw up a few of your own and make it into a whole new game?
Totally.
You know,
For
it's
sure.
actually the deepest form of love for the game.
Agreed.
Yeah, those are the only times I learn a speedrun now is if I finish a game and I'm just like, what? I want to play more.
I want to play it again.
What
yeah.
do I do now? I just
Yeah.
learn the speedrun.
Well, and you can make up your own categories.
And then I stop before I start to hate the game.
Yes. I mean, look, nobody has to make up any percent or 100%. Those are natural. But then you see stuff like, this is probably my favorite example in SM64, is all animals. All animal-related
animals?
stars, like the one where you get one from a rabbit, you get one from the Koopa
Okay.
race. So it's
Okay.
every animal-related star. Someone
Yeah.
just made that up one day, right? You can just make up your own run, and if it's clever, funny, or interesting enough, it might catch on.
Yeah, we were talking
We
about
were talking about the Minecraft run.
Minecraft category
Yeah.
extensions, and one of them is like fill all of your inventory slots with furnaces.
64 furnaces.
And you can
in
stack
each
furnaces,
slot.
exactly. So it's like
Oh my
64 furnaces in every single slot, including your offhand.
God.
Yeah.
You know what that sounds like? Because I'm guessing, I don't play a lot of Minecraft, but I'm guessing the furnace is pretty big and pretty complicated as far as these objects go.
No, it's just cobblestone.
It's just cobblestone?
You need 19,000 cobblestone.
Freaking Minecraft.
Yeah, the whole run is just 18. or,
Nobody
yeah,
has any idea how things are
19,000
actually made
cobblestone.
now because of this game. So with furnaces, you're saying like 64 in particular. It makes me think of like those old tricks where you had to overload memory. And it's like the quickest way to overload memory is to go to 64 furnaces on each thing, and then you can inject code or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially because of the number 64, which obviously has significant programmatic,
To a degree, I
implications.
imagine that has something to do with the stack size.
And I'm
yeah.
sure it does, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like here's how you overload the memory in Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's the whole goal. It's just to stack furnace.
And apparently, yeah, we were talking about it. It's actually more interesting than it sounds because
Yeah.
you think 19,000 stone that you just have to mine into cobblestone and then craft it. But like the fastest way is to actually go to the end, build a cobblestone generator that like just spits out a bunch of cobblestone. Like it's actually faster to basically play the whole game and then build a contraption that makes cobblestone for you.
There's like a Douglas Adams quote about that or something like, if you want to make an apple pie first, you have to create the universe. You ever hear
Something
that?
like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. in order to make the cobblestone the fastest, you need to conquer the entire Minecraft world
Yeah.
and then build a machine.
When I was in cooking, we would always like the words from scratch is
Yes.
like a thing that gets thrown around in cooking, and it's like, okay, well, you didn't go to the farm. Those aren't your tomatoes that you grew from seeds in the ground. Like you didn't butcher that cow. It's
You
like,
bought
okay,
that wheat.
like
okay,
that-
you know, we're taking some creative liberties here, all right?
That
I
thing
don't
they
see a
make you
mill
do
in your
school.
kitchen. Like, there's no way.
It's like that thing they make you do in school. Did everyone do this? Where they're like, describe how to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. And then you're like, okay, you get the peanut butter. And then the teacher will like shit on you because
Where from?
They're like,
Where'd you grow the
okay,
peanuts?
and they just like put the jar on the bread. And you're like, no,
Yeah, yeah.
with a knife.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
they put the knife
Yeah, yeah.
on the bread.
Explain to me like I'm 5.
It's like an English class thing, I think.
Yeah.
It's an exercise for clarity of thinking. I love that.
I just thought it was fucking annoying. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it could be both. I would say exercises for clarity and thinking are annoying.
And that was the day we learned what the word pedantic means.
Yes, yes. It was an entire class to teach you one word really, really well.
Yeah.
Right, to keep those donations coming in, guys. This is for Urban Arts. We've raised over $13,000 so far. There are donation incentives. $50 puts you in the raffle for the Switch, and there are some time-based incentives too, which is to say an extra hour each day. If we hit certain marks, you're going to want to hit those. We have some really good segments planned, and we really hope you let us execute on them.
Yeah, I shook the controller there rather than spamming the button because it's actually a nice feature. If you use the motion control shake rather than the button, you can buffer the next input. It just sends it out as soon as it's available.
Oh, wow.
So cool.
I was surprised how well the motion and everything worked on the Switch for this. Like, even the aiming, like the gyro, the cursor controls. It works so well.
You'd expect it to lose a little something.
I like it
No,
better
not
than
at
the
all.
Wii because you
Yeah,
don't have to
same.
worry about the sensor bar.
That's wild.
You can
Yeah,
just keep your hands in
if
normal.
if I would sit like with my leg up over my knee, then I would block the sensor bar and couldn't play the game anymore.
Yeah.
When you were doing the bubble poison level
Yeah.
earlier, I was thinking like, how's he doing that so fast with the Pro controller?
Yeah, just gyro.
It works well.
Yeah.
It actually was an upgrade for the Wii U too, because they remade 3D World, and 3D World has like the tablet and stuff like that.
Yeah, also as gyro
So
now.
there were functions that you could use with that. So you just
On
use
Wii U,
gyro
you had to
instead.
play on the gamepad. It was just the best.
Yeah.
I just like that they made everyone run faster in the Switch version for that, for 3D World.
Yep,
Yeah, you can
everything
get
was
some
faster, and it made
insane
the game
momentum.
so much more fun because
Yeah.
I don't know, like a lot of the harder parts were easier. Oh, but okay. Well, wait.
Well, Nintendo, they release really polished games, so you don't get like a patch cadence the way you're going to get with a lot of other games. So when they do actually come out with like a new system or new hardware or something, like, okay, this is our one chance to address the little things we'd like to do a little bit differently now.
True.
So it's rare, but it's always better because they've been thinking about it for like 2 or 3 years.
Except when they made Mario 64. What was it called on the N64? The version that ended up in 3D All Stars.
Shindo?
The Shindo version.
Yeah.
They made that worse.
Yeah, it's so-
why did they
it's-
climb
well,
the
they
Why did they
fixed
climb
it,
the
right?
trees like that? He climbs the trees so weird.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's a tough angle to hit as you start running.
I think you could also play golf here.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Oh, yeah.
we're seeing the
That's
limitations
a mini
of your
golf
naming
course.
system because when you say green place, I feel like we've seen 2 or 3 already.
Well, you know, it's kind
Which
of
of
like
those is the green place?
they're in different systems, so it's fine. You won't get it mixed up.
Have we seen the green place yet, or is there another green place coming? And
I
that's
think
the
Green Place was the one, the original one that I was talking about.
Okay, the one with the
No
fake
idea what it's
supernova.
called, but yeah.
I'm sure someone in chat knows. $100 from XEM. Thank you so much. No comment though. We appreciate it so much. You are in the raffle for the Nintendo Switch, and it's for a great cause.
Is that Zemi by chance?
Yeah.
It could be.
If I'm not sure how to say it, I tend to just spell it out.
Yeah. And
But
X,
Zem is-
X is a weird letter to
It-
pronounce. So.
Yeah. I appreciate you just having a dictionary word.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think Zem is like somebody that we know, so
Okay.
it's possible that that might be who gave the donation. If it is, thank you. Also, hi.
Is there another shortcut here? I don't remember.
This level is like everything is a shortcut.
Have you ran it, Dangers?
I have, yeah. I spent like a few months running it,
Okay.
and it was kind of just like sometimes you can just get motivated to do something by watching somebody else do it. And there was a Twitch stream, Cloud Kirby, friend of the show. I would just kind of lurk in his channel a lot, and I was like, this game actually kind of looks fun to speedrun, so I gave it a try myself. So.
I'm noticing I like watching it a lot more than I liked running it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't like waiting around in all the cutscenes that much.
It's slow. It's kind of nice for streaming, though, for that reason.
It's nice for streaming. It doesn't bother me at all when I'm streaming.
I think part of it is that you saw right there, instead of cutscenes, instead of loading screens, they just kind of have this animation where you fly around. It's visually engaging, even though you know something's loading in the background.
Yeah, every single star you collected, you're like, oh my god, star! And then you wait for that, and you go back to the observatory, and then you have to choose the level, and then you have to fly into the level, and then you have to choose the star, and then it gives you a little preview. It's like 60 seconds, I think, between every single star, but...
Like, does anyone know, like, how much of the run is actually gameplay?
Oh, if you delete everything else?
Yeah, if you delete the cutscenes.
Probably 40% of it.
That's crazy.
It's probably less than half.
Oh, God.
Of gameplay, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
compared to
for
everything
sure.
else? I'm not sure.
'Cause
Maybe
some
about
stars
50-50?
Some stars you're only playing for, like, you know, like 10 seconds.
And then waiting for 60 or 70.
Okay, put it into perspective. Odyssey is a game that has a lot more action, but if you were to take out like all of the moon grab animations and like the transitions between kingdoms, I think it's like 31 minutes worth of downtime in an hour, you know? Like you're playing for an
more than
hour,
half.
but it's like more than half already. So Galaxy, I could imagine being even more than that.
Odyssey's just like a few seconds at a time though, but a lot more often.
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't feel as bad.
Yeah. Well, so as a viewer, that's not great, but as a runner, Chris, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you appreciate those little breaks.
They don't bother
Like the
me
hands
at all,
off,
yeah.
you know?
I just talk to chat, check around.
I honestly, I think that streaming and speedrunning go hand in hand because you can like, there's an audience of people who are interested in the thing you're doing, right? So like, any chance you get to kind of chat with people who are interested in your progress, like, I think that's what makes Galaxy like fun speed games because there's more opportunity.
Yeah, I think of those as reaction breaks. You know, they'll grind something out, it'll go well, it'll go poorly, whatever, and then during that 60 seconds we're talking about, there's just sort of like, man, that was brutal, or oh, I almost screwed that up, or whatever, right? You get to describe what just happened, get a little recap.
And you know, speedrunning becomes second nature, so you can talk about whatever you want as well.
Yes.
Kind of just becomes like muscle memory.
Yeah.
That's one thing I learned. There was a game I used to play, a little indie game called Spy Party, and it really extracted your focus. And I had a friend who would stream it every night, and I tried to stream it with him once, and he destroyed me.
Oh yeah.
And usually we were pretty competitive. And he goes, well, it's because talking and playing at the same time is actually an entirely new skill, as opposed to just, you know.
Yep.
I did a comment.
But after a couple of weeks, started to feel a little better.
Right. It wasn't just me that lost headphone sound, was it?
Yeah, I lost it.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Hopefully y'all can still hear us. Little headphone issue here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I did a star
us know
out
in
of
the
order, and now I'm like worried.
Don't say anything too cool or insightful right now. We don't know if it's making it.
Okay.
Right. I don't know if Chris can hear us.
I can. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
We love you. We'll come back. We
Okay.
promise.
Okay. They can still hear you, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Whoops. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, the other thing about streaming and speedrunning, there are categories that I would never have done if not for streaming. Like an all moons run, for example. Like I don't think I would have speedrun all moons if not for the fact that I was with people who were watching it.
Oh, God. Okay, I'll wait for this guy to appear. Things only move when they're on screen in this game.
It's actually pretty common.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how it worked in this game.
Oh, almost. Nice.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't take damage.
Yeah, that was close. That is such a terrible planet. Like, if you don't do that wait at the beginning or know where to run after, you could look for them for like minutes.
Yeah.
They're really hard to find.
Yeah, we'd be overestimate easy.
Oh, easy.
So good job saving the run. Thank you.
Ratonin, $2. Says, unfortunately, I don't have much to give, but it's a great cause, so here's my $2. We still appreciate it. Every little bit is lovely. You could have said, here's my 2 cents, but you went 100 times bigger, so thank you.
Gusty Garden is iconic. It's got
Yeah,
that
it
music.
definitely is.
Benui. You gotta save him.
So now you
I don't
gotta
have any.
help the rabbit, huh?
I don't have any starbits to shoot
What
him.
have they ever done for you?
Yeah, they just run away.
Oh, bless.
$50 from Oranis just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, this one you can like throw starbits at him and it slows him down.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Do you need star bits for anything else?
I do later, but in theory, so I've not been like doing this much, but if you end the level with 0 starbits, you skip a cutscene. So oh no, not a cutscene, a text box. It's like I don't know, half a second or a second.
Yeah.
Same with coins. So if you can avoid them entirely, you should, but you still need a total amount of starbits. So you want to like min-max, like you want to get 0 in the ones where it's not worth to grab them, but like a lot in the
Or
ones
get a
where you
lot,
can.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's do secrets. I messed up the route.
Oh no.
I know. It should be fine, maybe.
How many do you need at the end? 50?
60.
60, and then the final level opens.
If you need to improv a little, it's fine.
I think so. Like, I just have to get on the right number of stars before leaving this place. Gotta make sure.
The other thing I like about Speedrunning Galaxy is it feels like every star has something, like some weird little quirky skip that you can do.
Yeah.
Like just every single one.
We'll see another one here.
This is, are you doing the secret this one?
Yeah, secret.
Yeah, so, for example, I think you're supposed to go like kind of up to the top, around the side and up the mountain on the right side there.
Oh, I think
But you
I
can
know.
kind of just like time some shakes and just run up the slope instead.
So just right before you start sliding, you're just shaking.
Basically, yeah, and you just hold the jump button.
That's
You just
cool.
do that.
Ah, wrong angle.
And I don't think we mentioned it yet, but kind of like in Super Mario 64, like the reason that backwards long jumps worked is because there was no cap on your backwards momentum, and you could just build it up. Galaxy has something similar. Like you can see that Chris turns around for backflips, and that's because the momentum backwards is not capped in the same way it is forwards, so you can gain a lot of like
yeah.
horizontal distance doing backflips and stuff.
That makes sense.
And yeah, you can just kind of
Yeah,
jump up the side of the mountain.
Going backwards, just you cover much more distance for some reason. But yeah, backwards.
Part of the
long
reason
jump.
that I think it was space junk or whatever, the space junk trick works is because if you're facing the one way, you get pushed.
The way I did it, yeah.
Yeah.
Much easier backwards. We do Gusty Garden 3. No, I don't think so. All right. Well, I have to go in here though. Gusty Garden. Oh, we do. Never mind. Gusty Garden 3. Gravity Scramble. Oh yeah, there's another major skip at the end. Like almost every level.
Yep.
There's also like a new tech that dropped not too long ago, like a couple months ago. Those crystals that you break with all kinds of things in them, they can like completely destroy your gravity and send you flying
Yes.
opposite direction. And so people just like find the earliest crystal in the level. Like maybe they'll find one for this one over there too. Oh, well. That's okay. Maybe they'll find one for that one on that planet and just like ground pound it and then just start flying to the star. Like, it feels like you enable cheats.
Yeah.
At the end of this one?
Not in this one specifically, but in other levels. The first level had one of them.
Yeah, you turned on creative mode in Super Mario Galaxy.
That's what it looks like. You just turn on creative mode and start flying.
We have such good lighting on us here. There's no camera. Kind of unfortunate.
Can't see our beautiful faces.
Maybe tech can show you guys.
That should be a dono incentive. Definitely.
Switch to the couch scene for like a second after
Yeah,
the next
just 1
star.
second. Cat Megan, $50. I remember my family sitting around the TV on Christmas while I tried to figure out the, we're trying to get the full comment here. Pardon me. What do we got here? Planet movement mechanics of the first planet in Super Mario Galaxy. Felt like the peak of technology. Glad this game still gets appreciated today. Yeah, I wanted to say something about that. The gravity mechanics are so freaking cool.
Yes.
I couldn't believe they pulled it off when I saw it.
They are
So
very
fluid.
cool.
So, like, I'm not going to say this is my favorite Mario game. I'm not going to say it's even the best. But I think the gravity mechanic is probably the single best executed idea they've ever had.
Yeah.
If I had to pick.
I feel like every new Mario game that comes out, I'm always like, okay, so now they've done this. Like, what more could they do?
What could they possibly come up with?
Yep.
And that's with them taking, like, I would say 30 new mechanics in every game, each one of which by itself, like those little things where you kind of pull yourself towards the object that he was doing a few levels ago, that would be an entire indie game.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
a puzzler or something.
Totally.
And instead, it's like one of 30 things. They're like, let's just throw this in here for like 2 stages, maybe.
Yeah. Let's have fun with it.
Yeah, they're just an idea factory over there. It's ridiculous. But the
Oh, I
first
skipped
time
there.
I used gravity to go around one little planet and got sucked into the gravity of the next planet without leaving the ground. My jaw just hit the floor.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the coolest thing that's ever happened.
Speedrunners love it too, because we can do all sorts of quirky stuff.
It's like it's built for the speedrunning, yes.
Yeah.
Once you master, because at first you're like, it's very hard to get good at, right? You don't have total
Yeah.
control as you're floating around. But I'm like, someone who does this, 8 hours a day for 3 years, it's going to look like they can fly.
Yeah, exactly. I've always said that Mario games feel like they were made to be speedrun.
Yeah.
I felt that way since like Super Mario World.
Before
so.
speedrunning was a thing even, but I
Yep.
think that is just incidental to really caring about movement and mechanics and precision.
Yep.
Right? So it's like genuine love for the game you're developing leads to being good for speedrunning. As opposed to the other type of good for speedrunning, which is glitchy as all hell.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
Zelda fits more in
Yeah,
that
like
category.
Zelda.
Yes. But those ones don't have the same following because they're not as satisfying.
Right. To a degree. It
Yes,
depends
to a
on what
degree.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
I think so. But I feel like the ones that stick around are the ones that are a lot of mix of mechanical precision, just enough glitches to be fun.
Walking the line between like something that is cool as like a showcase, like a proof of concept, versus something that you can play over and over again and get better at.
Yes. Yeah, that skill level right there, as opposed to just, there's one frame perfect trick, and now you beat the whole game in 17 seconds. It's
Yeah.
like, there's a certain type of person that appeals to, and more power to them.
Yeah. Eventually you kind of just sit there and you're like, neat.
You did it or you didn't.
Yeah.
You did the thing, you didn't do the thing.
That's a thing that's possible to do.
It is.
It's so much easier to like understand a Mario game just like tuning in mid-run. You know exactly what's going on. There's a
Exactly.
star counter.
Yes.
You're supposed to collect stars. Like with Zelda games, it's a little more complicated. Like, what is the objective in this run or this game? Like, you might see a boss and like, is this the last boss? Is this the first boss? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. In Mario, you always know.
I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be bosses. Where are they?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah. Like Ocarina of Time now is just like an arbitrary code execution. It looks like you just like slash a sign and then pick up a rock and then walk off screen and then suddenly you're in the credits.
Yeah, I really like movement-based runs where it's like you can feel yourself getting better at just like playing the game. Something
Yeah.
like Celeste or Mario,
Yeah.
or even I guess like if you do a speedrun of something like a Souls game, like Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And you're like getting better at the bosses. But then yeah, something like that where it's just technical and it's like pulling off code execution or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not into those.
That's why I
personally.
loved like any bingos or randomizers. Like Mario bingo and randomizer, it's different every time. You learn more about the game than just regular speedrunning because you'll be put in situations that would never happen in a regular run.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first did Hollow Knight Randomizer, I realized I didn't know anything about the game.
Yeah.
I 100%ed the game, and then I speedran it, and I was like, okay, well, I've done speedruns. Surely I know enough. And then I tried a rando, and I was like, wait, this room connects to that room? What? Same with Odyssey, where I was like, I think first time I did all moons, I could not remember how to get some of the moons, or like where they were in certain sub areas.
Exactly, yeah. And you
I'd
play a
done so
rando.
much 80%.
Like when you play a game through linearly, like it's obviously designed to give you the things that you already need. So when you play a randomizer and you're doing things out of order, you kind of take for granted that knowledge, and it's like, oh wait, I needed this thing to get into this dungeon.
I love randos.
Yeah.
That's all I do lately.
It is very cool.
We're talking about the running, but like, let's be honest, this is still, you don't want to say like a business exactly, but what also matters for speedrunning is do people want to watch it?
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah.
the movement-based stuff that you were talking about comes into.
Totally. And I think Elden Ring is a really popular, or just I guess all the Souls games are really popular because people who have played them understand the experience of how hard they are, and then you watch somebody who's technically good at them, and they just make it look like a cakewalk, and that's very impressive.
Yes. There's definitely that. And just the movement in SM64, Galaxy Odyssey, the Mario games in general, it's pleasurable to watch.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
good. It's poetic, it's balletic. So a layman can appreciate it without knowing any of those things too. You're like, this just looks smooth and comfortable and in control.
Yeah. And sometimes in Mario games, like some trick looks insane. Like, oh my god, how do you do that? And it's like really easy.
Yeah,
you just have to know how.
Yeah, the
And then
animation's complicated.
Other way around too sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of, do you do the Bumblebee thing here?
I don't. I actually don't even know if it would work with a Pro.
Oh,
you might need the Joy-Con for it.
Okay.
There is I can try it. I never know which order. Do you know which order? Is it spin first, then jump, or jump first, then spin?
I think you spin first and then jump.
Spin first, then jump? Okay, I can try it. See if we get it.
Yeah, you won't be able to do it on this one, but on the final planet, I guess?
Yeah, it's like it detaches Luigi from the gravity of the wall, and he starts like flying. Like he gets launched into the air.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
You guys have no idea how hard it is for me to start spitting out bee trivia, like actual physical bees right now.
Do you know a lot about bees?
I love bees. They're amazing.
All right, hit us with one.
Okay, well, this is the weird one, but this is one of my favorites. If you spend any amount of time, any significant amount of time driving on like the interstate, there's close to a 100% chance that you've driven by a semi-truck, like an 18-wheeler, that had inside of it over 1 million bees.
What?
Really?
They transport them, that you can hire out bees to pollinize your crops.
Yeah.
And people do that, and they have to, this is how they transport them. They drive them in a big truck, and as you can imagine, you can fit a lot of bees in a truck.
True.
So you've probably driven by 1 million bees without knowing it.
That's cool.
Also, if you take them away from their hive and then move the hive several miles, they can still find their way back.
Whoa.
That's cool.
To the
That's
hive, to the new
impressive.
location of the hive.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, most of the bee facts center around the idea that the organism is not the bee, it's the entire hive. That's the real organism, and everything is just a part of that organism.
Yeah,
When you think
exactly.
about it that way, it's a little different.
Ants are similar.
Yes,
from what I
exactly.
understand.
Ants are probably my second favorite.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
Yeah.
Bees, super cool, y'all. Google bees. And then just poke around
Bees.
for a while, bees.
Just that word.
Yeah, just the word bees, and just click around. You're going to have a great time,
I'm sure there's a YouTube channel all about it.
All about bees.
You can watch 1,000 videos on bees.
Yes, you can get really deep into the bee world, man.
Yeah.
Not come up for weeks. All right, that's it for now. I'll come up with more tomorrow.
Yeah, stay tuned for more bee
Stay
facts.
tuned for more bee facts. If we hit our incentives, let's be honest, we can't just be giving these away.
And if you're a bee nerd out there too, get some donations in and tell us some more bee facts.
Oh yeah, please, please. Even if you just don't know one, you want to go Google one and come back, and tell us, we'll take it. $10 from Oh Hey Kristen, thank you so much. We're at $13,443.70. I don't like that 70 cents at the end. I don't like these non-round numbers.
All
I
right,
would
someone
love if
donate
somebody,
30 cents.
Yeah, someone, or well, how about $19.30 or 20?
Nah, just 30.
Now 30. There's probably a minimum. I don't know what it is. We won't read your message for any amount of money. I'll say that.
Oh god. There's a really cool skip coming up.
Yeah, this level is...
Probably one of the coolest in the whole game.
So yeah, speaking of abusing the gravity.
Yeah,
for a
we're gonna
purpose.
jump through like 4 gravity fields in one jump.
Yeah, because the whole gimmick of this is like you're supposed to stand on the opposite side of the platform from where the
Right.
gravity's pushing you, right? But
See if I can get it. Yeah.
nice.
Nice. That's cool.
Very nice.
Instead of riding the slow platform, you just do that.
Avoiding auto scrollers.
Key to every Mario speedrun that's probably ever been. Just
Yeah.
That's your Rainbow Road or Rainbow Ride or whatever it is. Yeah.
Ah, don't trust it.
There you go. Very nice.
What's the carpet list of Mario Galaxy?
I was just thinking that.
The carpetless of going.
To what extent? Like the
Yeah.
biggest trick at the end of the run, or it
Just
was the
like-
biggest meme for a long time and now it's possible, or
Probably
yeah,
like
probably
one.
the last one.
If
yeah.
you go for it and you die, you runs over.
probably Battle Rock skip.
Battle
Right.
Rock skip.
Has that passed?
I think it's not like you make a mistake, you die. It's like you make mistakes, you don't save as much time as you could have.
Sure.
It's not like I don't think it's necessarily a run killer.
But it was, I feel like it was always kind of like a theorized thing, but it was kind of viewed as TAS only for a while.
Yeah,
I think. And then there was eventually like a consistent setup.
yeah. Now we're watching people. It looks like they have no problem with it at all.
Yeah. I think two-player mode kind of helps with
Probably,
that.
probably that crystal skip I was talking about, where you ground pound
Oh.
one of these without breaking it, and Mario starts flying.
That's true.
I think it's really early though. It's in this first or second level. That's probably it. But it's much better than carpetless because you have to do carpetless at the end of the run.
Yeah. There are
Yeah.
also a lot of theorized places where that trick could come in handy. They just
They're
haven't.
still looking for it. They found one in Galaxy 2 in the intro. Literally, like where the booked pages are turning, they found a skip.
I remember I was watching Jay try to do it actually.
Anonymous for $10 says, did you know that bees like jazz? That's a bee fact. Super wow. I did not know that, and what I don't want to know if they like jazz. I want to know how you determine that.
Yeah.
Gonna donate $10
No, I know.
and 30 cents.
It's definitely their Spotify playlists. That's how we got it.
Totally.
Their little year-end recap, and it's like all jazz. It's like, okay. Well, I would say, chime in again and tell us how they figured that out.
Yeah.
It's usually something like we played this music. We played 26 different types
Might
of
have been
music
in a
for them,
movie.
and one of them got them pollinating quicker than the other, and they hate techno trance, but they love jazz.
Yeah, something like that.
They love swing music.
They do that with like plants too. They'll put them in different greenhouses with different music
Yes,
playing, and like
yes.
the plants that grow faster, it's like, oh, they must like the piano.
It's like, God, my ficus loves Toby Keith. I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a thing like if you yell at the plants, they grow faster?
And then they turn out it's like, oh, it's because you're emitting carbon with your breath, and a little bit of carbon.
Oh, I
is
guess
good
that
for-
makes sense.
It's always something like that that's not actually about the yelling. Which, because they also say if you whisper things to your plants, it's good for them.
Oh, that's just breathing.
Affirming. So exactly, it's the same thing. The common thread is you're breathing on your plants.
Yeah.
$17.31 from Anonymous. Thank you so much.
31?
Yeah, so they did that on purpose. Now we have an extra penny, so I'm mad the other way. Another $50 from Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Famously the most generous person at every one of these events.
Yeah, they're going nuts.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the person whose username is Anonymous, too, because they're totally lost in it. $13,521 and 1 cent.
I love the chaos.
Yeah,
Whenever I set an alarm in the morning, I always make sure it's like, today I was 8:21, and then when I or if I get up for a flight that's at like 10,
Yeah.
I set my timer to
You did do
9,
that.
9:17.
we were talking last night about like what time we should go to bed or what time we should wake up. I was like, I'll set an alarm for 8, and you said 7:52. I'm like, what?
I mean, it just feels like wasted brain space at this point not to just set an alarm and forget about it for a while, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever keeps your day interesting.
I don't do it for the chaos, but I do set very specific alarm times to just try to milk any sleep I can. I'm like,
That's
all
me
right,
too.
let's see. I need to
You're
wait.
talking like midday alarms, like nap alarms.
No, like
No?
like regular alarm. I'm like, okay, I need to wake up around 9:30 to 9:45. I'm gonna go 9:37
There you go.
or like 9:42.
Yeah.
Like I get very specific.
Average it out or something.
That leads to silly conversations with yourself, though, where you're like reverse engineering what you have to do before you leave. So you're like, how fast can I shower? How fast can I use the
Yeah,
bathroom?
you map it all
How
out.
fast can I eat this? But you're right. Prioritize the sleep. It's worth it.
When I used to work at Subway, I'd have to work real early. But I went to bed late because I was a streamer. So, like, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'd have work at 6, and I'd wake up at, like, 5:50.
That's
Get up,
great.
leave,
Cutting it
and
close.
my work was, like, 5
Did you
minutes
live
away.
in the subway? Be honest.
No,
Did you
but it
sleep
was
in the
like
subway?
it was like a 3-minute drive or
Oh my
something. It was
gosh.
very close. So I'd give myself like a few minutes to just get ready and leave.
It sounds like every part of your day was speedrunning in one way or another.
Dude, I love optimizing every part of my life.
I do that.
I do that.
Yeah, but if you're trying to go to the bathroom as fast as possible in the morning, I feel like
no,
something
you do.
has gone awry.
You brush your teeth while you're peeing. You flush and you time the flush
Oh
so
my
it
God.
finishes as you finish peeing.
Oh,
You
so
know that?
frame perfect flush.
Yeah.
Is really important.
You like go to the store, you map everything out perfectly for what's the most optimal way to go through the store.
So what we're realizing is that when we say someone's a speedrunner, we're just saying they're a certain type of person.
Oh, it's
Totally.
a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
When I used to work in kitchens, and I was speedrunning like before that.
That's
and so then I got the job in the kitchen, and it's all about like, you know, it's a chaotic environment. You got to like time everything together so that they finish
Yes.
at the same time.
Yes,
and, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That part's I started getting cooking more recently, and that is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
making sure things finish around the same time, so nothing's sitting for too long.
Yeah, nothing's too cold when it goes out. Nothing's burnt.
I like to
right?
imagine that like you gave them your resume, and they're like, 6 years of cooking, mama?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay, well, let's give it a try.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Trust me. I minored in Fruit Ninja. This is going to be fine.
Where's the stylus?
Oh, the stylus
Sir,
can
this is
kill
a
you.
knife.
Oh, yeah, this can kill you, this stylus. Okay, this is going to be different.
I like this. I prefer Gold Leaf over Honey Hive personally. They both have really good skips, though.
Yeah, I like the movement in Gold
yeah,
Leaf
I
a little
remember
more
this
too.
one.
Yeah,
Is it this one? Catacractus guys has a bunch of skips.
lots, so many. We are going to see the B on the screen if you had another B effect.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I will use the B power up here, very briefly.
Think here. Those are my favorites, but there's a lot more. Oh, I have a great bee fact, but I don't even think of it as a fact anymore because I just say it so often. Bees are not native to North America. They're not from here. They're technically an invasive species. They were
Like,
brought here.
at all.
Yeah, at all. Honeybees specifically. I think
Right.
there might be some bumblebees that are. But it just turns out that our climate is perfect for them.
Right.
So they absolutely thrive here.
Where are they from?
Oh, somewhere in Europe, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. But they just thrive here better than anywhere, and California particularly well. And they are mostly used in California for crops. They pollinate there. And like I said, you can hire them out. You can hire out a bee colony if you want. It's not that expensive. I don't know what you would do with them if you don't have any crops. Not a werewolf, $10, says bee facts. Bumblebees are legally classified as fish in California.
That
Let's
can't
see.
be right.
To work with a legal loophole and get them properly defined as an endangered species, European honeybees are an introduced species. There we go.
Yeah, somebody
Hey,
knows.
You're right.
There we go. Hey, way to back me up. In the U.S., our native bees tend to be solitary. Correct. Oh, more bee facts. Saf Celeste, $50 says the bee facts. Many wasps prey on bees by attacking their hives. Bees cannot fight a wasp and win reliably, so many have opted to microwave the wasp. They form a ball and vibrate to heat up the ball to a lethal temperature. I did know this, yes.
What
For the
the?
This one I
wasp,
actually
but
did
not
know.
the bees. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the bee is not the unit. It's
Yeah.
the hive as a whole. They can vibrate together into a ball, and they can kill the wasp without
Dude.
killing themselves. So the way your body uses a fever to kill the germ, but
That's
not you,
crazy.
it's that, but with bees.
Right.
Don't mess with bees, people.
Multi-celled,
How are the
single-celled
bees-
organisms. kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it explains their defense mechanism. Like if you kill a bee, it sends out pheromones, and
Yeah.
you'll get attacked by other bees.
With the idea
Really?
that when
Yeah.
they die, when they sting you, it's like, why would they do that? Because they're not the unit. The hive is the unit. They don't care about themselves.
I respect that. That's me with my Twitch mods. I'm the queen.
Can you imagine a Twitch mod system where if they banned someone, they also got banned? You'd need to run through a lot of mods.
You would.
They can sting once, but then they're dead.
Yeah.
All right,
Sting wisely.
this skip right here is so finicky and annoying because the camera turns like really weirdly. If you could see the tree, would be nice, but it just decides to look like this.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I
Which is
remember
weird
this.
because when you do the Shadow Luigi race later, it doesn't do that.
Oh, I got,
nice.
I got it
First
first try though, yeah.
Easy.
That's one that looks a little easier than it probably is.
Yeah, the wall jumping is all a bit finicky sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Some
There's
surfaces
like
just don't let you do it.
Yeah.
Ugh, okay.
Like that. It wall jumps so much later than you'd think it would.
Nice. Skip the boss cutscene.
Oh,
It
nice.
still plays the music, but the boss is not moving.
Oh, that's so cool.
He just doesn't shoot.
Stupid idiot. Still?
Yeah.
Yep.
Still hasn't started.
Oh my god. I hated this boss. Just like that.
Doesn't even seem fair, does it?
Yeah, I was
It is
hoping you would
not.
hit that. The trigger for that initial boss cutscene is like right after the vine, so you have to. It's precise timing.
Toy Time.
Toy Time's got some good skips.
Toy
too.
Time. So this is like a major level. Is it this one? No. We'll go to that one too. Doesn't matter. Toy Time 1 has like a boss level at the end. So it's a long level and a boss fight at the end. But you skip the boss like with really cool ways. Like there's supposed to be like a maze through it with pipes and whatnot. But
it's like a platforming boss, kind of like the Robo Brutal in
Okay.
Odyssey to a certain degree. This guy.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
No Thigh, $50, says, here's my favorite B fact. B is the second letter of the alphabet.
nice.
Damn,
That is
the
a
more
fact.
you know.
Reluctant applause. $13,631 and still 1 cent. Causing me physical pain. Yeah, what we like to do is we get these little wars going where some people make it odd, some people make it even, and we get them kind of duking it out.
Right.
You know, who's OCD about it one way or the other? Who's a chaos agent like CJ here, setting times for whatever? Or Chris, was it Chris? It was
No,
Chris. who
Chris.
does it. I'm sorry.
Chris is chaos.
You're not the chaos agent.
I'm all about control.
You're the opposite. You're about the control. Yeah, so those are the two personality types we like to play off each other for the benefit of the charity when we can. I'm team control. I'm with you. And not just because you're physically closer to me.
Okay.
Can you get over this wall? Wow, you did it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a Spring Mario level, but you never use it. Not even
I
once.
didn't believe in you.
I think you have to in 120, but
If you're not using 2-player, yes, you do.
yes, yeah,
Otherwise, I don't think you need it ever.
true.
God damn.
All right, here he is. What do we call this? Armpit skip or something?
I think that's exactly what it's called.
Okay. So instead of going for the whole, every platform that they've designed for you, we'll just go to the armpit.
Oh, I do remember this.
Just kind of wall jump along it.
I've never seen this skip actually.
It's so cool.
Yeah, just like that. This is a really big skip too. It's got to be like a minute or so.
Yeah.
Time save.
Damn.
There you go.
There it is.
Not too bad either. I think it looks a lot cooler than it is difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did that, and I was as like a beginner, I guess. It wasn't easy.
I did this and I suck.
It wasn't easy, but I'm saying like it was like recommended for
Yeah, it's not too hard to
earlier
learn.
players.
$25 from Hexen says, fun bee fact, the bees in the bee movie are shown collecting from various flowers, but in real life, bees usually focus on the one flower type at a time.
Huh.
They're picky.
They're picky, yeah. Let's say efficient. That's probably how they would put it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If they could talk for themselves.
If they could talk.
They don't speak English, so
Not yet.
they'll probably just say like
Oh, you speak bee.
fluent.
Fluent in
Took it
bee.
in college.
They work as a unit, right? So each one of them will learn one
What?
vowel sound.
That's right. What's like the thing where birds or bees in cartoons arrange themselves to spell things? It's like that, but with buzzes.
Like
There
in
you go.
Nemo.
There we go. Hashtag swag, $1.01. It says Happy Good Friday. Happy Good Friday to you as well.
Now our total is 2 cents.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it might be getting better in a sense.
Over
but
the next 100
Yeah, this is going to take a
donations,
while.
We're going to make it.
A whole army of trolls will elongate this process as long as possible, but we do appreciate it. Thank you.
So how do you get that boost there? Is it like Mario Kart?
Yeah, on go.
Oh.
And you have like a 5-frame window or something.
Ah, no.
Don't lose.
Now the angle's weird.
Oh, we still got it.
There
Nice.
we go.
It would have been really embarrassing if you lost.
So
To
that's the underrated
Cosmic
part of
Luigi.
all these 3D speedruns is like if your camera angle gets thrown for any reason, it's a totally different trick than the one you've been
Yeah,
practicing.
it can be.
And it's not only that it's not the thing you've gotten good at, now you're working against your muscle memory
Yeah.
of what the camera angle normally is.
It's like you need a backup to do the same thing.
Yes, but in a slightly different angle.
Yeah,
Although you say 5-frame window, that sounds positively luxurious compared to a lot of these.
true.
Yeah, it's longer than it sounds, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game also is like very harsh in its punishment. Like if you were to lose against Shadow Luigi, Luigi dies.
Yeah.
There's also a race against like the
collapses.
penguins in this level, and if you lose, Luigi dies. Like, it's a little harsh, I think.
Bro's a sore loser, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Loses one race and he just collapses.
Literally just can't exist
I can't go
anymore.
on. I don't deserve it.
Oh yeah, like Piantissimo in Sunshine. If you lose the race, you're fine. You can just walk around. But if you talk to him, he kills you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You knew it was on the line, buddy.
Yeah.
Time to pay the price.
He's like, if I see you again, and then he does see you again. He's like, I told you.
Yeah. Prepare to die.
Yeah, prepare to die.
Bro, watch out! You don't have any air.
Please don't die.
It'll be fine.
You're gonna drown.
Yeah, these rings give you a little bit. But yeah, this is like one of the few auto-scrollers in Super Mario Galaxy, so we have time for a few donation.
Yeah. At 1 cent increments.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing this twice. Once as a race and once as just a escort mission, basically.
So are you trying to beat this guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can actually you can go faster than him, and then
Yeah, I was gonna say.
you skip the rings. You have to slow down a
He is
little.
not slowing down.
We got the brake lights on the shelf.
Oh, that's so cute. They have a lot of attention to detail, don't they?
Yeah. You have to slow down a little bit. And then for the next level, the next star in this level, I'm playing with Joy-Con. So I'm gonna attempt to like remove the Joy-Con from my Switch without crashing it.
Is it bothering anyone else that he's right behind someone in a race and he's holding a red shell and he's not using it? I'm like, hit the whale with the red shell. It's perfect. He's right in front of you.
Yeah.
We'll hit someone else.
Yeah.
There
you go.
And he still said, "Way to go!" What a nice guy. It's like an operation. He's performing surgery on the Switch right now.
Okay, we didn't lose signal. Let's go.
Rusun Puna, $5.99. No. That was before the other guy added the cent. No, you're so close. B-Fact, the B movie, had 2 lawsuits against it.
Why?
I don't know.
Donate again and tell us why, bro.
Yeah, donate again.
You can't just leave us like that.
No. And Melaboo, $10 flat. Thank you very much. Well, I know the B movie had Ray Liotta in it, but I'm pretty sure he was involved. I don't think they would put Ray Liotta in their animated film without his permission.
Right.
Yeah.
So probably wasn't from Ray Liotta.
We're on the Joy-Con now. And the reason I'm switching to Joy-Con is because I told you guys you can buffer shakes. But if I have to control stick on the same thing, I look like this, and it's really shaky. But this way I can control on one and shake on the other.
It looks like you're really mad at the game.
Yeah. And we're doing a glitch called surface spinning. If you spin into the surface just with the right angle or timing, you can go really fast.
Oh. Oh. Just like that.
No, you'll see. Sometimes takes a couple to get going, but there he goes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, this race seems like it's going to be pretty easy, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think Shadow Luigi can do that.
No.
So.
I bet he does in Kaizo.
Might just do the next one while I have the Joy-Con out then.
I think, yeah, because you have to race the penguins, right?
Yeah, penguin race.
So
same
you
thing.
do the same thing.
That is a lot faster than I was expecting, from what you said.
It's a little weird. I think there's like a change I noticed in the Switch version. I'm starting with a surface spin right away, and usually you just go right over that like stone wall, no problem. But on Switch it always like stops me for some reason. We'll probably get to see it here. On Wii it was never a problem. I wonder if anyone else noticed that.
Which one do you like doing more? Switch?
Oh yeah, Switch is way better.
Just because of the motion, or?
Yeah, it's nice. The Pro controller is much more comfy.
Yeah, that is true.
Alright. Oh, instantly. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, right here it stops me, I think. Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't happen on the Wii one.
Yeah.
This is much more satisfying than letting the whale win or whatever.
Yeah. And this part you can't do the surface swimming because like the water isn't level, so
Oh, okay.
so you're just gonna spin dash through.
But it's still faster than the shell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of the buffering. Otherwise, the shell speed's quite. Actually, no. Spinning is way faster.
We were talking about the changes between Mario and Luigi. Luigi can jump higher and he's a little bit slipperier, but another thing is that if he's doing spins in the water, he loses his air in like little chunks at a time.
Oh, Mario
doesn't do that, so that's
about
another
that.
nerf.
And also, Boo Mario and Boo Luigi are different too. Boo Mario is straight up faster. Vertically. Yeah, vertically, Boo Mario is just way faster. But horizontal speed is the same. All right, that's enough.
Huh.
No more Joy-Con.
No more Joy-Conning.
It's
No
nice
more
that you
joy.
can just switch without going into like a menu.
Yeah.
Mario has to do so much work to get these stars from people. Don't you think that he could just be like, hey, the universe is going to end. Can you give me that star?
Could you maybe help me out?
And the penguin's just like, nope, race me.
Yeah. You have to race me.
You have to win.
And if you lose, you die.
Yeah.
No saving the universe for you.
I don't care, man. I'm not throwing a race.
Also, the stakes are like all over the place with some of these and some of these other games. Like you'll talk to Toad and he's like, I found this. And then this other person's like, I lost my child. Saved my child. Oh, here's a star.
Odyssey really puts the exclamation point on that because like some you have to like fight 2 bosses to get 1 moon, and then other moons are just sitting there, like,
Yeah.
just sitting out
Sitting on a rock. There was so much like criticism on that when the game came out, or after. People were like, Odyssey's fine, but some of the moons are way too easy. It's just like,
or 1 moon is really a triple moon.
yeah.
It's just the collectathon though.
I did not
Yeah.
care about that. Yeah,
It didn't bother me at all.
I felt good when I was playing casually. I just felt great anytime I got a moon. It was just fun.
They tricked your brain. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
But
I don't care.
the real thing is, like, when you hear, like, I don't know, 700 moons or whatever, you're not like, I only got 400. What a ripoff. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you don't really care about the number that much.
Yeah.
As long as there's a few hundred fun ones, challenging ones. The rest are just who cares.
Mm.
Also, they create more avenues for speedrunning and for artificial.
Yeah, it makes the speedrun very cool because you
Yes.
can have like 100 different routes and the
Yes.
difference is like 2 minutes.
Right, because now the one that's just sitting on the top of the hill, it's like, when do I go up to the hill? The beginning of the stage? The end? What's the fastest way up the hill?
Yeah.
Suddenly it's fun all of a sudden.
What can I combo with?
There's
Yeah.
like 5 different routes in just Sand
Exactly.
Kingdom that are all like perfectly optimal
Yeah.
and only change by a few seconds. But then you do something like Mario 64 and it's like, there are 70 stars that are the ones to get. There's
Yeah.
a couple you could substitute out.
Yeah.
That was another thing when I started learning like Mario 64 and I would look at like beginner route and it was so hard. But you could have an 8-year-old play Mario Odyssey and get a decent time in a speedrun because there's so much easy stuff to do.
Ooh, $100 from Gary. Thank you
Oh.
so much, Gary.
Thank you.
Gary from SpongeBob?
I'm going to say yes.
Damn.
Let's just say yes. You know what? Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah, was the comment just
No comment. No. Oh.
snails can't type? Everybody knows this.
Remember that episode where he had that splinter? Turned out the splinter was like a 15-foot wooden pole. That sticks in my brain.
SpongeBob be wildin'.
Snails can type, but they just use a lot of acronyms.
It's kind of like 100%.
I'm gonna do that. My controller's gonna be sacrificed for that run. Okay, hopefully I'm not missing the star here. Nice. No issue there. We're actually like almost on.
Yeah?
Aren't we like at like 50 stars or something?
So, yeah, you're in single digits now for stars
I think
remaining.
you're at like 52.
Now the time flies.
54.
There's that one coin cut textbooks you saw. Did we get all the comments? What do I do? What stars do I get? Are we still doing Wii base? Okay.
Or are we off base with the comments? Like did it mess up something?
I think I got all comments I needed already.
Okay.
Are you done spending star bits, or do you
Nah.
have all the ones
He's
you
gonna
need?
spend one more time.
Yeah, I have plenty though.
Okay. So now you probably, do you want to end every level with 0?
Yeah, you would want, but in this level we need them in the level. But
Yeah.
outside the level we don't,
right,
we don't
okay.
need any more.
Yeah, you gotta feed this guy.
Did it make any of you uncomfortable feeding him?
Yes.
No.
I never really thought about it. I don't like enabling this habit, whatever's going on.
You know, the first time I played this game, I rented it from Blockbuster, and I think I got stuck on like the second planet, and I just couldn't figure out where to go.
Damn.
And then the rental ended. And I never played the game again until 3D All Stars.
That's tragic.
I got stuck in almost every game I played without fail. And I'd like go back and play them now, and I'm like, where did I get stuck?
Like, how did this happen to me?
I
Yeah.
was so dumb.
Well, how old were you?
In this, I was like 7 or 8.
Okay. Well, you might have buried the lead there a little bit.
There's a glitch in this level here. You can actually get soft locked.
Really?
One of these little, like, I don't even know what you call them. They're thwomps, but not really.
They're probably like
The thwomps.
thumps or something.
The thumps. We'll call them thumps.
Oh, never mind, yeah.
One of the thumps can push you into like the glass section on the other track, and you can just kind of be stuck in a gravity loop and soft lock the game.
Oh my god. Why'd you say that, man?
You know, just in case it happens. People need to know what's going on.
Now I kind of want to see it.
Okay. As I'm walking away.
I want to figure out what these ones are called. They have a lot of fun names for like the thwomp variants.
Yep, there's thwomps and thwimps and whomps and
There's bonks.
And Grindle.
yeah, and then there's
Grindle.
Grindle.
I love Nintendo, but some of the names are, a little twee, a little bit.
It looks like this one is a bomp. Or no, that's different. Bomp is different.
There's probably a bump and a bop and a mop and just like every little possible letter combination that sounds kind of cutesy, one syllable.
I think the secret here is pretty good. Toy time, Sea Slide. Am I overachieving right now?
Yeah,
Am I?
but it's okay.
Am I actually?
I don't know.
Apparently it's
Oh, I
called
shouldn't have done Guppy.
it's called a Tox box.
A Tox box? I told you they love alliteration and they love rhymes.
They do.
Okay, I hope I can avoid him. Otherwise, I'm starting another level. Oh no!
Oh no.
Wait, I like
No, I
this
joined the
one.
wrong level.
Oh
Do I do Sea Slide Secret in any percent? Do you know that?
I don't
Dangerous?
think so. That's the green one again, but in this level, right?
5 stars.
CJ, what's it say on your route?
On my route?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me find it.
Yeah. Oh,
I
you
might-
know what?
I might still
this
have
is
it.
a mistake. We
I
should
don't
have been
know
doing
which
this
star
the
to do
whole
anymore.
time.
Toy Time 3 is the
That's a big
really
one.
long one, yeah.
I'm gonna do this secret anyway. I just have to join the right level.
Okay.
I don't know which star I missed somewhere.
Yeah, a
I'll
little
just- I
involved.
think if I just join this one, it's gonna be safe. Just have to watch the cutscene.
Yeah.
It is a very fast star, but I guess
Okay.
because it's towards the end of the run, it's not included. Barely didn't make the cut.
The silver stars are not fast, but there's like a bonus. Another
Yeah, the
feed the
silver-
Where are
guy.
we right now? Sea Slide?
Yeah.
It says talk to Surfs Up and win.
We did do that.
We did do that.
Oh, we already did that.
Like I said, huge unforced error that we have not been doing this the entire time now that I'm thinking about
Yeah.
it. Because this is tremendous.
Well, this slide just says again.
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 It says toy time C, and then the description is again.
Oh yeah, you need the comet for Toy Time, don't you? So just keep playing levels until it shows up or something?
Oh, yeah. I did mess up the comment cycles then.
Damn, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Again.
Wait, is this C Slide C? Wait, what
This
is
is
it?
Sea Slide Secret, which is not in any percent.
Oh, I see.
But now I'm skipping the Toy Time comment instead.
Did you do Toy Time Secret?
Yes.
Yes.
And what do you call that?
It says Toy Time S. It says 50 bits, feed fat Luma. Go right 4 times, middle pillar, next pillar, again.
Again.
All your notes just sound like you chastising yourself for not doing well enough.
No, it's
Again.
just, it
Harder.
just makes sense to me.
Faster.
Faster. Better.
Oh, you only got like 5 slides left. You're almost there.
No, but everyone's notes are like that. You're like, I'll remember what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, I tried to like give it to a friend, and he was like, "What does any of this mean?"
Yeah. It's like they say, like, identical twins have their own language or whatever. It's like, you have that with yourself.
It all makes sense to me.
That makes sense to me.
Maybe you're time traveling. Maybe that's what this is. You're like reversing time, turning the black hole back into a star.
Maybe.
I like that theory.
It's better than the alternative.
We brought out the headcanons, everybody.
All right, 4 stars to go.
You got to go to Gold Leaf if you didn't know.
Again.
Yeah, I know this route.
We're done.
So it's buoy base 2 times, and then
Oh,
the
never
one with the fish, I think, right?
Yep.
And then Luigi, the hardest star in the whole game.
See, I don't know the game, so that's either literal or very sarcastic.
You'll find out.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. If that's the mechanic I meant earlier, that would be a whole game by itself.
It's like one of those games you see on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I call them Twitter games.
Yeah.
It's a game that you see on like Twitter, or I guess Blue Sky now, and it's like a developer posting about it, and it just is a concept that is fun on Twitter.
Yeah.
But you're like, would that even make a good
Could that be a whole game? Yeah. Maybe it could lead to a good game.
It does something like Another Crab's Treasure. First time I saw that on Twitter, I was
yeah.
like, that's a Twitter game. A crab Souls-like.
Yeah.
That's just a funny concept.
Mimi, yeah.
Squirrel with a gun. That's a game, right?
Right. Or Octodad or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that could be one.
Yeah. But every now and then it turns out you've actually stumbled on something.
What was that game? Storybook? The one?
Storyteller? The
No.
one by Luis?
No, the other one. It's like the one where you're playing in like a storybook, but it's like a adventure game.
Oh, was it recent?
Yeah, it's a
I
new
think
one.
I know what you're talking about, but I cannot remember the name.
Oh. The name is like a pun. It's like a literary pun or something.
I think so.
They're all literary.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god,
I
it's
would
a
know it
bomb.
if I heard it.
Chris, are you doing the Polestar skip?
I'll try it, yeah.
I think this is, if you're going to try it, I think this is the example of one thing that Mario can't do without 2-player.
Oh yeah?
So we'll see how it goes. It's very weird, very precise, and very finicky. It feels like it's not a consistent setup. You just kind of have to pray and hope for the best.
No, I can't remember that game.
Nice.
Hey, perfect. Nicely done.
This isn't helpful, but the game you're trying to remember, I think the character's name is Jot.
Is
As
it?
in jot something down, because it's right. It's a writing one. But I don't remember the name of the game. I just remember the character.
Yeah, it's a really, you have to spin while you hit the trampoline, and it sends you higher than it should.
Really?
Yep.
And then what you can, there's actually a really weird mechanic. If you shake, if you shake the left Joy-Con, Luigi goes higher than Mario. But if you shake the right Joy-Con, Mario goes higher than Luigi.
Correct.
What?
Yeah.
What about Procon? Is it just
I
the
don't know
same?
what the Procon shake is.
That's so weird.
I don't know. I don't. It might not. It might be the same as the button press. But yeah, it's really like a really minor difference, but it makes a difference for like certain stars.
For tricks like that.
Like if there is a trick that's Luigi only, it's because of that, the nunchuck shake, the left Joy-Con shake, being like a little higher.
Ted.
Also, pro tip for anyone that wants to run the game. Literally, if you hold A while spinning, you go way higher. That's all you have to do. Just
What?
hold A while spinning. You'll have an easier time playing the whole game. A lot of people don't know that. They start running the game and they're like, oh, I can't do any of the tricks, man.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that. But I also ran the game like 4 years ago. Twice.
Again.
And again, yeah.
So do you have spreadsheets for other games like that? Or do you have really? Or not
Every
spreadsheets, sorry,
game I used to
PowerPoints.
learn, yeah, like Breath of the Wild, I had one. I had one for other Odyssey categories, but those ones made more sense because I actually knew the game well enough to like
I see.
put the names of moons.
Right.
I think some
Homework
games,
before
like,
you start a run.
some games kind of lend themselves better to a PowerPoint format.
Yeah.
There's games you could, like Super Mario 64, for example, you could just like have a list of the stars in the order that you do them.
That's right.
Odyssey, it's kind of nice to have a PowerPoint because you can have like a block of information that you see, and then you like skip to the next one when you have downtime.
And then like last year, I learned that split notes exist. You guys know what that is?
I
think
am
I've
hearing
heard
about
of
it for the first time right now.
It's a program that you just have, and it links to your live split. When you go to the next split, it automatically displays notes for that split.
Oh, that's cool.
That you format ahead of time.
Nice.
And I was like, I've been using damn PowerPoints this whole time. It's really nice for like PC game speedruns because you obviously can't hit next on the PowerPoint while you're tabbed into a game.
Yeah.
Anytime you're doing something tedious like that that feels like it should be automated and doesn't seem very complicated, it's been automated.
Yeah.
You just got to find it, right?
Yeah.
Muscle Taxi, $50. Thank you very much. $13,823.01. But the important thing is that we're getting very, very close to 14,000, one of those big, beautiful round numbers. And again, for a great cause, at least $50 puts you in the drawing for the Switch. And we appreciate every penny, even that extra one.
Except for that one.
I am forced, I am legally obligated to appreciate that penny just as much as the other ones. But yes, it does bother
Did
me.
that miss? Oh.
Oh, he hit you. This is another level where, like, if things aren't on screen, then they aren't loaded in and they don't move.
Really?
So with the yields patterns, it like matters if you keep them on screen or not.
You can manipulate it a lot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go away.
All right, only one more star. The hardest star in the game.
Okay, now it feels sarcastic. That's my guess. I was already leaning that way, but now I feel very
Chris
confident.
gave it away. He laughed.
No.
It was a nervous laugh because it's so hard.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Psyching himself up.
The final star is unlocked by having all the other stars.
Did this game also have like a period where all the category names were like Mario 64 inspired?
Like 70 star.
Yeah, like when Odyssey first came out.
Oh
the
my!
category
Did you
wasn't-
know? I keep doing this to you. Did you know the Odyssey community made the leaderboard?
Yeah.
And they named it like 200,
124 moons.
124 moons.
Yeah.
205, whatever. I don't know what the numbers are. And I sent a very angry DM to Oddme. I was like, "You guys are so stupid. Like, don't make the same mistake again. Like, be more descriptive." And then he just changed it without doing like a poll. And everyone loved it.
Chris was doing this all last night. You talk about something, he's like, you know, I'm the reason that exists.
For the names of the categories, more than anything.
That's
Honestly.
good though, because those were dumb. 503 moons is such a dumb.
Yeah, I don't like when a category doesn't explain itself.
Right.
Like if you name something Darker Side, it's like, yeah, the run ends when you beat Darker Side. You know, it's very easy.
But then you still get chatters that are like, wait, do you just have to beat it, or do you have to get the moons? And it's like, I'm 3 hours into the run. What do you think?
Yeah, so very hard. As you can see.
That was difficult.
Just had to knock Luigi out of a tree. He was very scared, you know?
Trees
It wasn't
are scary.
the easiest star.
It's a scary place
It
to
is-
be. There's
it's
a
scary.
little bugaboo around.
There's a copy of them. What are the metaphysical implications of this?
Yeah, he's having
It's
an
a horrifying
existential
star.
crisis
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, right.
And the one thing I really love about Galaxy speedrunning is that this whole pattern of, oh yeah, and now this star has this really cool thing, and oh, this star has this really cool thing, and then you save Luigi. But then you get to the end, and the end just follows the same pattern. Like, I feel like we just kind of play the level not at all in the way that it was intended to be played, and it's just great.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about it, this game's a lot like Outer Wilds.
Is it?
Yeah.
No spoilers.
I can't believe it copied Outer Wilds.
But Mario is in both games, which is weird.
Coincidence?
Yeah, I just got the final cutscene before the final level starts. Unskippable, unfortunately. There's going to be a
Nintendo, man.
start select after. You have to select the start, a level starts. If you press B, You have to watch the cutscene again.
What?
They make you.
No.
It
Don't
happened
do
to
it,
me.
Chris.
It happened to me once. I had B on accident as I like picked up the controller. I'm like, oh no.
That's crazy.
B for run it back.
You gotta love Nintendo, man.
Go, Luigi.
Go, Luigi.
Hey, that's what I said.
They record 4 lines of dialogue for every game.
True.
Except for Sunshine, where they do all the lines of dialogue.
$50 from Anonymous, and then right after that, $50 from Anonymous.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Could have just
fingered
done
it, did it twice,
$100, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you for the mistake.
Thank you. 13,923. Hey, a couple more of those.
And 1 cent.
And 1 cent. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, / stop it. So we get about 80 more bucks here, and we're going to be at 14,000 even.
Wow.
All right.
Making really good progress.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone.
So this is the final level. Once we grab that Grand Star here, runs over. What is coming up next in the schedule?
We're going to do a little podcast here about the urban arts. We're going to talk about what they do here, some of the projects they're working on, learn a little more about it. Something I am really excited about, actually, is someone who's been hearing about this organization and kind of interacting with it from afar a little bit. But, you know, keep wondering, we're raising all this money. What's it for? It's for the place you can see right behind our lovely streamer here, right behind Chris. That's part of Urban Arts.
That window.
Yep, you're going to see more of it. You're going to see the couch over here, and we're going to hear from some people from the organization. I think it's going to be really interesting, honestly.
Yep, so first skip here. You're supposed to go forward, but we don't. You can just kind of jump diagonally around.
There's an invisible wall.
Yeah,
Like,
so you
don't
do have to
that
go around
way.
the wall, but... And then here, it's just kind of easy to just skate across. And then this one, similarly, you know, just long jump.
Jump to the edge. Like everything's skipped. Ah, this part in Kaizo was so hard.
Don't they, like, disappear faster or something?
There's no top at all.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Wait,
it's fine.
what? That's crazy.
There's no top at all, so if you jump just slightly too high, the gravity just kills you.
That's
Pulls
why
you- pulls you
Mario
right
games
into
are so fun to
black hole.
run, though, is because in most games, like, these skips would obviously just not be possible. But Nintendo's got to make it possible for, like, a small child to beat the game.
That's
So
right.
it just leaves the door open for crazy skips, and they can't patch out everything.
It also kind of leaves the door open for things like damage boosting.
Yeah.
Oh, that hit me. What the hell? I almost got comboed.
Can you long jump up the stairs without bonking?
No. I always bonk here. Luigi can do continuous long jumps up the stairs because his long jump is, I guess, a little higher. But Mario cannot.
Does Mario
I
skip
can
and
do like
jump?
2 or 3 in a row before bonking.
Let's see it. Push your limits. Get all the way up. Hey, come on, man.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. I think there's a consistent setup that you can do. It,
Yeah.
like puts Luigi in like exactly the right place where you can long jump all the way. but-
All the way. I don't think I've ever seen it even.
One bonk, not bad though.
I actually don't think I've ever watched a full run of this game other than that one GDQ run I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think I've ever watched one.
He's gonna watch a run and realize he's doing everything wrong. Did Mario or Bowser just manipulate gravity?
Looks like
Yeah,
it.
he can do that.
If he can do that, I really feel like he should win this fight.
Yeah, Luigi's kind of just a guy.
Yeah, he's a dude. And he went
Nice.
to trade school. Like, this isn't his specialty at all. He's a plumber.
Right. I don't think there's a trade school for beating up
For
lizards.
saving the galaxy.
Yeah.
I just don't like that his son is involved. There's something about that that bothers me. He's passing the trauma on to the next
Nepotism.
generation.
Oh.
Like, I know Bowser's lost, obviously.
Maybe it's because his father passed on.
You know what? You're probably right.
Yeah. It's generational.
In the next game, you fight Bowser's dad.
That would actually be sick.
It would be sad.
It's like Sonic Movie 3.
As soon as I finished talking, spoilers. As soon as I finished talking about it, I was like, "This sounds great."
That could be a new character, like a Cranky Kong type of Bowser.
Yeah, they never shown Bowser.
Oh, you think like a Donkey Kong, like Cranky Kong?
Yeah.
What if Dry Bowser is?
Ooh.
He's going under the lava and his dad's coming out. Never thought about that.
We take damage here to make him stop spinning and start attacking right away.
Yep.
If you do it too early, he'll attack again though. So you have to time it right.
That's cool.
And then right here, he doesn't do the lasers. You can't really use them. We try to get one fireball. Nice. And then cancel basically immediately after. And now I'm looking for that fireball.
For the same reason.
Same reason, yeah. He starts attacking right away.
Is there any RNG here?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh, what the hell? Change angle. You see that?
Yeah, you bounced off
never
the
seen that.
crystal. Bowser's trying to do the ground pound thing you were talking about.
All right, now we just grab the star and it runs down. Looks like a 142, 143 maybe? 242.
Not bad.
What's your PB?
233, I think.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Switch.
Yeah. Hey, within 10 minutes live?
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Got to
for
show
not
off.
having done it in a while as well.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
practiced.
yeah.
Didn't practice for this event, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
The timing ends as soon as he touches.
Yep.
Have you ever tried to go for the long jump, done a backflip here instead?
Probably.
I've definitely done that.
Sounds like something.
Time.
All right, time.
There we go. Give him a round of applause, everybody. 2:43:01. About 10 minutes off his PB in a live setting after having not played it for a while. You got a grand star.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. I hope the rest of the event's going to be fun. You'll see me again for Iron Mario, and I'll be doing some commentary as well. And I think there's Mario Party sessions basically every day. I'll be part of one of those as well. Pretty excited. It's going to be a fun event. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Tremendous job. Aw, how cute. How cute.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's us. It's for real.
What the hell?
Yeah, the terminology they used was your special one is at the center of the galaxy.
Yes.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Very poetic.
Yeah. I think I'll start using that.
I love
my
that.
wife, my special one.
Yeah. At the
Oh.
center of the galaxy.
At the center of the galaxy. Very.
Also,
very
Andy's
far
here.
from Hi. Hi, Andy. Can you
Yeah.
hear us? Can we hear him?
How are we doing? How is everybody at home? I hope you guys are enjoying the show already.
Yes. A reminder, everyone, we're at $13,923.01. So a couple more donations gets us to $14,000. One of you is going to be the hero. I don't know who it is, but it's got to be coming up. Speaking of coming up, we're going to do a little kind of impromptu podcast with someone here at Urban Arts so we can discuss the organization and everything. You're not going to want to miss that. You've been hearing about Urban Arts for years. Now you get to see it live. Don't go anywhere. I think we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.
Bye.